Yo, what's happening, y'all? This is B Jizzle of the Pull Up Basketball Podcast. Welcome to the #1 LA Clipper podcast out there. We want to first give you guys a shout out, LA Clipper fan, LA Clipper Nations, for being here. Before we get started, make sure you guys, if you guys have not already, hit that like button, hit the share, hit the subscribe, and as well, if you guys have not already, share this podcast with your family and friends. They will not be disappointed, but let's get it popping. Yo, what's happening, y'all? This is B Jizzle of the Pull Up Basketball Podcast. Welcome to the #1 LA Clipper podcast out there. We want to first give you guys a shout out, LA Clipper fan, LA Clipper Nations, for being here. Share this podcast with your family and friends. They will not be disappointed, but let's get it popping.
Pull up in motorcades. I got a show today. It's all I'm trying to do. Hustle and motivate. Choppers to throw away. Hustle the overweight. That's why they follow me, huh? They think I know the way. Cause I took control of things. Ballin' the solo way. And if you pattern my trend, I make you my protege. Lost in that soldier race. Niggas don't know them days. Take you in back of the buildings. Make you expose your rage. Take you across the tracks. Make you explode the face. Now you official now. But you got a soul to say. I just been cooking that new. I'm about to drop in the few. Think if I call it the great, the people gon' call it the truth. I ain't really trip on the credit. I just paid all of my dues. I just respected the game. Now my name all in the news. Tripping on all of my moves. Quote me on this, got a lot more to prove. Remember I came in this bitch, fresh out the county with nothing to lose.
No, wanna count on you, but I don't do this shit for nothing. No, not at all. You, but my money real, that you do. Oh yeah, so I don't do this shit for nothing.
Rolling up some good, going up till we get faded. You know how we do it. Everybody take a flex on me. I got the keys to the city. I don't need no limousine. I turn up when I pull up and tell my booking agent book a show. Running around with the paper bag, running around with the paper bag. Going crazy spending all this cash. Going crazy spending all this cash. If I spend it, I'ma get it back. Even when I ride around dirty, a nigga don't need a seatbelt. A nigga don't need a seatbelt. Nah, it don't cost to keep it real. Run up, get done up. Shit can get real. Fuck around and get your ass rocked. Nigga, fuck around and take your shit. Got you asking God why. Drag your ass into an alley. Pull out aim for the target. Should've never been around the killers. In my town, we the fucking realest. No cheddar bars round here. I get the spray and they gon' get down. Ski mask over my face. Catch a body in broad day. Catch a body in broad day.
I got the key to the city. I got a hold of Shadiddy. Talk to that bitch in Swahili. Tattoo my name in graffiti. Whack out your hood in graffiti. Come through your hood on the weekly. None of y'all niggas can't see me. None of y'all niggas can't see me. Y'all ain't got nothing like this over there. Bunch of frontline millionaires. Bunch of self-made after Trump paid. Guess the odds really took it there. Any problem, I'ma reappear. With a squad you already fear. All this time I've been playing fair. 7 digits every single year. Niggas die, niggas disappear. Alibis, I was really there. Life a crime till I get the chair. Columbine in my trigger hair. Still I rise and I took the stairs. Feel a fire, it's a different glare. All these fights, it was never fair. Busting up and still I'm swinging fears. Takes the salt inside my dripping tears. You should know I never had a fear. You should know I never had a shot, never had a chance till I took it here. Man, it's proud, but I see it clear. Strategize, I'm an engineer. Pick a side, gotta keep it there. Switching up, nigga, looking weird. I got the key to the city. I got a hold of Shadiddy. Talk to that bitch in Swahili. Tattoo my name in graffiti. Whack out your hood in graffiti. Come through your hood on the weekly. None of y'all niggas can't see me. None of y'all niggas can't see me.
98 to 102.
12 turnover for the Lakers.
Will Ty Lue bring back in Kawhi Leonard?
Now you see Hayes, and going for the block shot is going to allow Zubac to be able to go in and
see what happens.
Also see Luka Doncic, who is
got Uno walking the ball up the court. 98 to 102.
Risk putting a body on Zubac with that possession.
As Kawhi comes back on the court, and Uno drops the ball yet again. Oh my gosh. Ah! Bro, Man.
It was two different Clippers that got their hand on the basketball, but give Gabe Vincent a lot of credit. James Harden attacking Luka Doncic. All Doncic can do is get out of his way, but Vincent coming back in, getting a hand on that basketball, knocking it away from Harden, saves his team 2 points.
Oh my gosh, bro.
To the circle, is it Harden or Zubac, as you mentioned?
Oh, I'm
their hands
if
Man.
I'm standing there. They got to make me
This
move.
is unbelievable.
Like
How many turnovers Harden got, bro? Can somebody tell me? Somebody looking at the stat sheet. Somebody look up that for me while I'm up here commentating. How many turnovers James Harden has? 5 turnovers. Thank you, Jose. Rebound. Oh, good possession by Crazy Chris. Crazy Chris. And that's a turnover by Crazy Chris. I like the effort defensively. Don't like that possession offensively, Crazy Chris. It's all good. Get back on defense. Clippers down by 4 points. Clippers down by 4 points, and we got Luka Doncic with the top of the key with the hand and his ball in his hands. And he gets Crazy Chris on him. Crazy Chris. And Luka's looking for a foul. And just does not get the roll. Crazy Chris gets the rebound. Oh, I'm sorry. Zubac gets the rebound, gives to Crazy Chris. Crazy Chris gives the ball out to Uno. Uno being guarded by Luka. Uno, 1 left. And another turnover. Bro, what the? This can't be real. What in the hell?
James with 28. And this Laker team is lethal in transition.
Yo, take him out the game. Please take him out the game. Just take him out the damn game at this point. Please. Tell him, take him out the game.
Through the contact for a 6-point lead.
Bro, you turn the ball over 3 consecutive times and you don't get back 3 consecutive times. And then you walk to the bench like it's no big deal. Bro, this right here, yeah. I'm on Harden. When we go live after the game, I'm on Harden. Big time. This guy's turning the ball over like it's no big deal, like he's playing in the park.
I want hair like everybody say, nah, Harden the man. He the all-star. But now you see it. I'm just glad everybody finally seen what I was trying to say. Harden is I don't know what to say about him. I'm just gonna keep thinking what I think. I think he's actually shaving points. I can't figure out any other reason how he could like he does it consistently. It's not like every other game. He does it every game. It's just some games we still edge out. Like Powell had to come through, or Dunn come through, or Zua come through, but he's been doing it. It is a pattern. Turnovers, all of that. But when you see his numbers, he scored, but he averaging 24 points, 10 assists, but he has a 1-to-1 ratio. It's damn near every assist he makes a turnover. So it canceled itself out. And he played a little bit better on defense, but that bad pass at the end, and then he's going to try to take a charging foul on Kuzma. I'm like, what is this man? Well, I know what he's doing. He's messing us up, but
What's good, everybody? Welcome to the Pull-Up Show. I'm your host, Mr. BJ Matthews, a.k.a. B Jizzle. Before we get started, follow us on the YouTube page, the Pull-Up Basketball Podcast. Like, share, subscribe. All of our YouTube videos. Hit that like button as y'all come in here as well. Hit that share, subscribe. Hit the Cash App, $SlickRick1991 Son. $SlickRick1991 Son is our Cash App. Also, if you guys do not have Cash App, you guys can donate to what we call the super stickers and super comments that are available. All you guys have to do is make sure that y'all actually, hit that $ symbol in the chat box. and you guys can donate that way as well. But we're going to get it right into it, man. We're going to talk about it. We all saw it. We all seen what happened. We got people in the chat. I'm going to give y'all a salute. Let me salute to people in the chat right now. Good morning to, looks like he said why. Good morning to you, man. Ram Blogo News Clipper or Laker fan. He says Laker Nation with the heart symbols. Salute to you, the one and only Bo. Shout out to my man Bo for showing up to the playback yesterday. If you guys are not on my playback, like I said, man, we had a great time last night. Outside of the loss, we had a great time last night. We were on for about 3.5, 4 hours. People coming on, man, and talking. Definitely had a great time. Spoke on, what happened last night and everything in a nutshell. But if you guys are not signed into my playback, make sure you guys go to my playback, which is in the community post, and y'all can become a member free of charge. The one and only Bo said, I blame Harden and Ty Lue. Then Kawhi third for not getting to the rim or in the middle, jacking up threes that you knew wasn't going to go in. But at least he was doing something at the end of the game. We're going to talk about that in a minute. He said Harden was tripping last night. I'd rather him shoot a bad shot to not get a shot off at all. Yeah. Good point. My man said, TD said, what's good, BJ? He said, Kawhi and Harden can't work together. Ty Lue got to go, and we need Bob Myers. Okay. Henny Hardaway said, Kawhi is y'all issue. Bro, it's terrible right now. We're going to talk about it. What's up, BJ? AW1, what's good? How you doing? My man Taz said, what's good, Taz? He said, salute, BJ. Boy, James Harden's starting to look worse than Westbrook. I thought I would never say that. Yeah, we're gonna talk about it all, man. We got 32 people, over 32 likes. AW1 said, I think Ty Lue is the problem. The one and only Bo said, nah, Harden, that man is garbage. He said, just say his best bad game, but was redeemable and had a good fourth. He had a good plus minus. Harden was negative and should have got pulled and was a bonehead and not a PG. We're going to get right into all this, man. Shout out to my man, Allen NG, for the $1.99 donation. Can we start the rebuild this offseason, this season? We're going to talk about all that, man. Let's first get into the numbers, and we're going to get into it right now. We're going to get into what the situation is with the game last night, what we saw. We're going to talk about the ins and outs. We're going to talk about everything. I want y'all to sit back and relax and enjoy this slow cooking that I'm about to give y'all, because it's definitely well needed and well deserved, and I think it's well planned. Let me go ahead and first, pull up what happened. We've seen what happened. The Clippers fell to the Los Angeles Lakers 106-102. First game against Kawhi and James Harden against LeBron James and Luka. First game that Luka has faced Kawhi against. We're gonna talk right into it. So let's go into the team stats real quick. Team stats reads right here: 44% for the Clippers, 48% for the Lakers, 24% for the Clippers, 33% for the Lakers. Free throw percentage, 71% for the Clippers, 77% for the Lakers. Rebounding, 44 rebounds to the Lakers, 39 rebounds. Assists, 25 assists to 19 for the Lakers. Steals, 11 steals for the Clippers, 14 steals for the Lakers. Blocks, 1 for the Clippers, 5 for the Lakers. Total turnovers goes to the Lakers, 15 and 18. And largest lead for the Clippers is 10 for the Lakers, 11. So that was what that happened right there. I would say the numbers as far as our shooting splits. Of course, the Lakers won in every category. Our 3-point percentage was really down, 37 3-point shots, and we only made 9 of them. Free throws were, of course, down. We're gonna get into why we had a free throw disparity. Everything. Just in a nutshell, a lot of the things went to the Lakers, and based off the game, very high anticipated game. Battle of LA is still to a point, I think, even now, where it's like where it's pretty much the type of time where Laker and Clipper fans get right into it. So we lose this game against the Lakers, and we go into the box scores right here. So box scores, individual box scores. As y'all come and make sure y'all smash that like button. Make sure y'all hit the comments there as well. Salute to my man, straight to the point. Go follow my man, straight to the point, in sports and entertainment for, you know what I'm saying, what he has pretty much, you know, done over there, straight to the point, sports and entertainment, great content over there. Basketball savant, puts a lot of time and work, does about 3 videos a day. Definitely respect the grind, sir. Continuously work and hope that blessings come upon you, my man. But let's get into like the point, player stats and all that good stuff, man. What happened? So let's start off with the Clippers. 21 points for Kawhi Leonard, 8 points for Derrick Jones Jr., Visca Zubac with 27 and 16. James Harden with 18 points, 7 rebounds, 9 assists, 6 turnovers. Chris Dunn, 14 points, 9 rebounds, 6 assists, and 4 steals. We're going to talk about Chris Dunn as well. Off the bench, we only had guys up into 2, 6, 4. Bogdanovich had 6. Amir Coffey had 4 points. So not much bench production from the bench. Let's go to the Lakers side. Starters were Dorian Finney-Smith, LeBron James, Jackson Hayes, Luka Doncic, and Austin Reeves. You had Dorian Finney-Smith with 7 points. LeBron James with 28 points and 13 rebounds. Jackson Hayes with 5 points, followed by Luka Doncic with 31 points as well. And Austin Reeves with 6 points, who left early in the first quarter. Off the bench for the Lakers, 3, 5, 7, 6, 8. Gabe Vincent, you know, was in the game, played some good minutes. You had Jordan Goodwin, Dalton Connect as well, played some good minutes as well off that bench. So both teams, in a nutshell, didn't get much bench production. As y'all come in, make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure y'all hit that like button as y'all come up in here. We're going to talk about it all, man. We're going to talk about everything. We got 42 people. We don't have 42 likes. Once again, I'll be back live on Playback on Sunday. I hope that you guys are there to watch. I will be talking about the game entirely and what's been going on. And we're going to talk about everything in a nutshell. So, guys, that game last night might have been the most disgusting, despicable, pathetic, self-inflicting loss I might have seen the Clippers play in the last 5 years. The Clippers literally did everything in their power to give the Lakers the win. Gift wrapped the loss to the Lakers. Just gift wrapped them. Just here, take it. Let me first talk about the positive, and then we'll go into the concerns. Let's talk about a few things. First of all, I want to give a shout out to a few people. If you guys have not already voted in the polls, let me see what we got in the polls as well. We got 41 votes last night on who was to blame for the loss. Kawhi Leonard at 32%, James Harden at 40%, Ty Lue at 19%, Norman Powell at 7%. I want to talk about what the Lakers did and what the Clippers didn't do. Let me first say this. There's a few people on the Lakers that really made an impact. And y'all might be surprised by some of the guys I named. Gabe Vincent, defensively, and I want to give myself a shout out for this. When Austin Reeves left the game, Gabe Vincent picked those minutes up. You guys can see he played 26 minutes last night. One of my main concerns for the Lakers was, how is that backcourt defense going to look when guys go to hunting Austin Reeves and Luka Doncic? Well, Austin Reeves got put out in the first quarter, and that actually helped the Lakers because now you got a guy in Gabe Vincent who is actually a defensive guy and who can shoot the outside three-point shot, even though he was like 3 for 7 and 1 for 4 from 3. It helps out when you play opposing teams who will have good guard play, when you have a good guy in the backcourt who can play defense, and that's what Gabe Vincent does. He played for the Miami Heat a couple of years back. Gabe Vincent's a very feisty player, right? He doesn't show up his stats in the stat sheet, but if y'all watched the game, you saw the impact of what he did. He got up on James Harden defensively, which I'm going to talk about James Harden last. I'm leaving him for last because I got something for his ass. Gabe Vincent played great defensively on James Harden. Played serviceable defense on Kawhi Leonard. Wasn't getting targeted. And he caused some resistance for the Lakers and helped Luka Doncic in the backcourt to not get exposed. So Gabe Vincent did a great job of playing defense, and it actually helped the Lakers down the stretch of the game. So shout out to Gabe Vincent for playing a very, very good game defensively and making his imprint known. That guy was pretty much off the bench. What I saw was the difference maker. Yeah, Dalton Connect hit 3-point shots. Jared Vanderbilt only played 15 minutes. He wasn't worth much yesterday. I mean, even their big guy, Trey Jameson III, I mean, he was just really just out there just collecting minutes. The bright spot for the Lakers last night off that bench was Gabe Vincent. Right? And then you go to the starting five. I would say the bright spots of the Lakers, of course, in the starting five. Of course, we can say, you know, Luka Doncic or LeBron James, who was the biggest bright spot. I thought LeBron James did a great job of making his mid-range shots early and often. He's definitely been able to start making his mid-range shots in the pull-up game. You know, 28 points, 13 rebounds. Right? He had 4 turnovers and 3 assists, which is not good. But I thought for the majority of the game, he stayed connected to the moment. Right? You had different people they put on him. You know, looked pretty composed. So I think, you know, he had a pretty solid game offensively, and he made his presence known on the offense side of the court. And I still think he didn't really do much like to take the game from us. But I thought he was more connected to the game than what our quote unquote point guard was connected to the game. And then you had Luka Doncic, which I think, you know, the biggest spots of the game for him is when he hit those 2 3-point shots on opposite wings. You had one with the step back 3 on Viska Zubac, and the other 3-point shot, I think, was on a pass from somebody. They gave him the ball. He made the 3-point shot. He was 9 for 22. He had 31 points, 5 assists, 6 turnovers. Again, he didn't do much really to take the game from us. There was really nobody that really took anything. And that's what makes it even worse. See, the first game we played the Lakers, where we lost at Crypto or at the Intuit Dome the last game, I felt they took the game from us. This game, I feel like we just gift wrapped the win to them. That's what I think happened. We just gift wrapped the game to them. Self-inflicted. So that's all I would say about the Lakers right now. But let's get to our team. Let's get into what happened with us. As y'all come here, smash that like button. I got to give a shout out to a few people. Let me start off with the good. Let me start off with the positive. I got to give a shout out to Chris Dunn. I don't know if he's been listening to the show. I don't know if he's been seeing me get on him. But Chris Dunn on this 4-game stretch since the road trip began has been our best defensive player. He's averaged around 4 to 5 steals within the last 5 games. And if there was a defensive award, the defensive player of the week, this would be the guy right here, Chris Dunn. Stat line read yesterday. 14 points, 6 assists, 9 rebounds, 4 steals, 1 turnover. Fishing from the field. Great defensively. Took on a challenge which he guarded Luka Doncic. Bothered him. This is another positive thing with Chris Dunn. He guarded Luka Doncic. It's a pretty good job, I must say. And I think that right there is very, very positive. If there's something that you guys can take that's super positive, is that Chris Dunn taking the challenge against these star players. I don't know if he listened to my podcast, but Chris Dunn is showing himself to play defense on some of these players. Now, I won't say I'm going to put too much stock into it because I think we have to wait when the playoffs hit. But I will say that as far as his competitiveness and taking on challenges, it's certainly there. Right? He's a guy he's a foxhole guy. My only thing with Chris Dunn has always been is that when it comes to the stars, what is he going to do? And we saw last night against Luka Doncic, he has some history with him. He played pretty good defense on Luka Doncic. He frustrated him. And he also, he was inefficient. He turned the ball over, all types of things. Salute to my man, old man. Says salute, pull up family. Ty Lue should be ashamed of himself. His late substitutions gave the game to the Lakers. We're going to talk about that as well. Appreciate it. So I got to give a shout out to Chris Dunn for what he did. He was a bright spot, one of the top bright spots last night. Okay. He did his job. I got to give a shout out also to Ivica Zubac, who continuously shows his effectiveness on the game. 27 points, 16 rebounds, right? The most dominant player on the court last night was Ivica Zubac. And this is another positive. Once again, the Lakers show they have no answer for this guy. Why does this guy get 15 shots to our two best players, quote unquote, with 22 shots and 18 shots? I have no idea. I'm more of a guy. It's about running the offense that makes it work. They literally have no one for this guy. The way I look at the Golden State Warriors when we face them is how we should look at the Lakers when we face them. They have no size to deal with him. And now that you got rid of your front line with Anthony Davis, now it's a bigger issue. But yet again, Ivica Zubac's the type of player, you have to give him the ball and set him up and make him successful. We are not doing that enough. This guy's shooting 6%, 62%, 54%, 72%, 61% since the road trip. I mean, just absolutely dominant inside. Snagging rebounds. 16, 10, 15, 15. Fourth in the league in rebounding. 61% for the season. Ivica Zubac, we need to start giving him some more credit. He creates mismatches for multiple different teams, and we've seen it. He plays hard. He's been a positive the entire year. He helped us get to the conference finals back in 2021. Ivica Zubac's been underappreciated. So as far as I'm concerned, those are the only two positives last night. Now, let me get to the guys who need smoke. And I'm talking about legit smoke. I'm talking about, first off, I'm going to talk about our brilliant coach, Ty Lue. Our brilliant coach, Ty Lue, last night, who was front lines of giving that game away. Front lines. And I'm really starting to get weary about this whole LeBron James, Ty Lue connection, because this ain't the first time where I walk away from a game thinking, what the hell just happened? We just had the game in possession. And I feel like we fighting our own coach to win this game. The game that we had last year when we faced the Lakers the last game of the season, where Ty Lue had an offense or a defense, a switch-heavy defense, where he allowed LeBron James to pick on everybody on the court. He allowed LeBron James to ask for screens over and over, and no adjustments were made. No adjustments were made. No adjustments to get Ivica Zubac off of LeBron James or Luka Doncic were made. No zone, no 2-3 zone, no 1-2-2 zone. Blitzing with the wrong guys. Just out of position. Everybody's running around like a click chicken with their head cut off. I mean, it just absolutely boggles my mind how we just allowed LeBron James and Luka Doncic to step in for three-point shots over and over. Absolutely despicable, absolutely embarrassing to watch that last night. So, Luka Doncic and LeBron James are high IQ players, right? High IQ players. That's what they do. So, last year we seen this where LeBron James gets a screen asked for him over and over and over, and then everybody just, he gets a screen asked for him, he just pretty much picks on the weak link, quote unquote. It's on Ty Lue. This offense allowing certain players to just turn the ball over and over and over and not even correct them in the timeouts. That's coaching. The fact that we have a coach who seems to, when the game gets tight, rely on his players to figure it out for themselves instead of actually assisting. That's what I seen last night down the stretch. I saw our players trying to figure it out in spite of our coach not putting them in the best positions. That's what I saw. The rotations that old man's talking about in the fourth quarter, I remember that. In the fourth quarter, we were coming back into the game, and for whatever reason, Ty Lue decided to bring back certain players that cut the momentum back. He took players out the game that cut the momentum back. And this ain't the first time this done happened. A player will be in the game. We're starting to get a little bit of a run going. This happened, I think, against if I'm not mistaken, the Milwaukee Bucks. We have certain players in the game. We're having a consistent lead. And then we bring in somebody else in the game. We just let the league evaporate like that, like water. I mean, absolutely unbelievable. How we just continuously lose the exact same way. We're not getting blown out. We're losing the same way over and over and over. Same way over and over, keep losing these games. And yet, when we lose the same way over and over and over, we get quotes, right? We get quotes like this post-game. Joey Lynn, NBA Clipper beat writer, asked Ty Lue, Luka Doncic looking for the Ivica Zubac switch. He said, I'm like him looking for Zoo. I thought he guarded him as good as he could. Guard him. Lue said it made the Lakers offense stagnant when Luka was matchup hunting. Let me repeat that again. Joey Lynn, LA Clipper beat writer, asked LA Clippers head coach Ty Lue about Luka Doncic looking for the Ivica Zubac switch. I like him looking for Zoo. I thought he guarded him as good as he could guard him. Lou said it made the Lakers offense stagnant when Luka was match up hunting. This is what our head coach said. Over and over and over. So let me get this right. This is the same dude, I'm talking about Luka Doncic, who has played us in the last 4 seasons, right? We've seen this guy 3 times in the playoffs. He plays the exact same way over and over. Looks for the switch. Looks for the weak link over and over and over. That's what he does. And Ty Lue's saying he don't have an issue with it. This quote literally tells me this. He doesn't have an issue with Zubac guarding Luka Doncic. He thinks it's a benefit of us. He thinks it's a benefit for LeBron James to match up hunt. Now, last night, Zubac gets the credit for guarding Luka and LeBron James. But why in the hell is our center having to guard point forwards? Why put that burden on him? Do you think he wants to do that? So based off this quote, Ty Lue don't feel like he did anything wrong. He didn't say, I shouldn't have Zubac in that position or I messed up. He said, I like him looking for Zoo. I thought he guarded him as good as he could guard him. It made the Lakers offense stagnant when Luka was match up hunting. He's pretty much saying, fuck it, I'm just going to keep doing the same thing over and over. Who the hell would want a center guarding point forward over and over, and a traditional center at that? This ain't Bam Adebayo. This ain't DeAndre Ayton. This ain't no versatile center. This ain't Joel Embiid when he's actually healthy. This ain't Karl-Anthony Towns. Even though none of those guys can guard him. This is a Ivica Zubac who is a traditional center that you want inside in the paint. Makes absolutely no sense. Ty Lue taking out Kawhi Leonard, Chris Dunn, and Derrick Jones Jr. last night for James Harden, Amir Coffey in the fourth quarter when we're starting to gain some momentum makes no sense. Kawhi Leonard playing pockets of the fourth quarter and then put him in at the last 2.5 minutes to say go out there and make an impact when he's on the bench cold for 5-6 minutes straight makes absolutely no sense. Kawhi Leonard playing in the fourth quarter and then not even playing at the end of the game in certain games makes absolutely no sense. Playing 30 minutes and 35 minutes but not playing the most important minutes of the game makes absolutely no sense. Having players play 39, 40 minutes, a guy who everybody keeps saying is 35 years old, yet the 35-year-old is older than anybody on the court, is playing more minutes than anybody on the court. Playing this man 40 minutes, 39, 40 minutes a game makes no sense. Not having the offense ran through the guy who's the most efficient from the field and had the most points last night makes absolutely no sense. Running an offense, making a guy who's a mid-range master, a three-point shooter in the corner, makes absolutely no sense. Having an offense ranked below 20th in the league, but a defense ranked top 5 in the league makes absolutely no sense. Who can I blame for the offense being stagnant, being less than 20th in the league? What offense are we running? I'm going to say it again. I'm going to continuously say it. What offense are we running? Are we running the James Harden offense or the Kawhi Leonard offense? Which I'm going to get to you, Kawhi Leonard, right now. I'm going to save James Harden for last. We got 78 people should have over 78 likes. We got people in the chat right now. Who was to blame for the loss last night? 30% says it's Kawhi Leonard. 40% says James Harden. 25% says Ty Lue. Last one's No Norman Powell. Y'all keep voting in the chat, y'all. Let's go to Kawhi Leonard. What happened last night with him? So I'm going to pull up a quote from Kawhi after the game as well. I'm going to let y'all depictate that because a lot of people are saying that Kawhi Leonard played so horrible last night. Kawhi Leonard last night, 8 for 17 from the field, 21 points, 3 assists, 2 steals, 2 turnovers, 3 for 8 from the three-point line, 2 for 6 from the free throw. Okay, that was Kawhi Leonard's numbers last night. Y'all come and hit that like button. So last night after the game, Farbod, another Clippers beat writer, shout out to Farbod, says Kawhi Leonard on the missed free throws. They were going to go left a lot. They were going left a lot. The ones I missed, I tried to center it and left it short and made the last one finally. So I'll keep it at it. Repetition. Kawhi Leonard missed 4 free throws, 2 of them in a row, which we rarely ever see. He usually at least split the free throws, but he went 2 for 6 from the line last night, 8 for 17 from the field, 3 for 8 from the three-point line. So, starting off the game, Kawhi Leonard made his first 2 3-point shots, which got us on the board 6-0. As the game waned, it seemed like he was missing some of his middies and missing more of his 3-point shots as well. So it was more of the timing of the misses that people blame Kawhi on, just based off the raw numbers, because 8 for 17 is a little less than 50%. So that's not bad. That's around what Kawhi shoots in the season, around 48 to 50% anyway. 3-point percentage shooting a little less than 50%. That's not bad. The free throws were, of course, not Kawhi Leonard 2 for 6. That's less than 50%. And the timing of those misses were an issue as well. That third quarter, Kawhi Leonard, I can't actually remember the exact numbers, but his impact wasn't felt. Right? His impact wasn't felt. And in a game like that, where I've seen him go at LeBron James and Luka Doncic, he tends to get up for games like this. So I was on Adam's Clipper Talk show last night for people that listened in. Up until about 1:30 in the morning, we were talking for about an hour and a half about what we thought we saw. And what I told Adam was a number of things. Adam says that he wants to see Kawhi Leonard. He's not giving up on him, but he needs to see the impact in the games like this, and I agree. But I added on a few nuggets about why he's playing the way he's playing. If y'all don't recall, I actually showed some still shots, some screenshots of Kawhi Leonard's numbers since he's came back on the court. Now, we do understand Kawhi Leonard's coming off a foot injury, right? We understand that he's coming off a foot injury since the second game back, right? We understand that Kawhi Leonard is not fully. Well, actually, no. I bumped. He's playing around the minutes he needs to be playing at right now. He played 38 minutes last night, so he's definitely not minutes restrictions at this point. So that's a good sign, right? He's been back for about approximately 17, 18 games. These are all the games right here he's done played since he's been back, right? Atlanta Hawks, the Timberwolves, Miami Heat, Brooklyn Nets, Lakers, Washington Wizards, Milwaukee Bucks, Phoenix Suns, San Antonio Spurs, and Charlotte Hornets were in the month of January. Now, let me explain something to you guys very, very clearly. As y'all come in here, smash that like button. If y'all look at what's going on, and I've said this before, in the month of January when Kawhi was back, we've only lost 2 games. We only lost 2 games with him back. And I pointed this out. If you guys go up until the Brooklyn Nets game on January the 15th, which was not a very competitive game, but starting at that point, the Clippers were starting to make a run. They beat the Los Angeles Lakers, Milwaukee Bucks, the Phoenix Suns, or the San Antonio Spurs, and the Charlotte Hornets. And Kawhi Leonard was starting to look more and more comfortable out there. His shooting splits ran up 72%, 69%, 43%, 47%, 50%, 57%, and 47% from the field. So they were winning games. Kawhi seemed like he was in rhythm. He was moving good and he was slowly bringing up his level of play. And we got up to, I think, the 4th or 5th seed in the West in January. Okay? That's what I remember seeing. I saw the impact that he was having. I saw him guard Giannis Antetokounmpo in that 3rd quarter back in January, where he made an impact. I saw him against the Phoenix Suns. He was playing very, very well both ways of the ball, even though they lost because he got pulled out towards the end of the game. I saw him against the San Antonio Spurs, where he looked very dominant. He had 27 points, went 57% from the field, 50% from the 3, and 100% from the line. I seen him look very, very comfortable out there, and we started saying, okay, Kawhi's looking like him old self. But then, after starting at that Toronto game in February, things took a major dip. Numbers went down, and the wins went down, and the losses piled up. For the month of February, we have lost more games than we have won. We are 3-5 in the month of February. We were 8-2 in the month of January. That's what I saw. I remember playing an interview to you guys speaking about Kawhi Leonard, in my personal opinion, feeling frustrated because they were starting to go backwards. They started to lose to teams like Toronto. They got blew up by the Lakers. They got blew up by the Pacers. And I'm like, it looks like it was something different in the offense. It looked like it was something different with the field. And then you saw Kawhi Leonard come out with that quote right after that Utah Jazz win, which is the worst team in the NBA next to the Washington Wizards. So they beat the Utah Jazz, they beat the Memphis Grizzlies, and then they go on the road trip, and they've been absolutely terrible. They have not been good on the road this whole trip. So Adam says he thinks that Kawhi Leonard is not where he needs to be at right now, and he's actually worried about him. I'm saying Kawhi Leonard, in my personal opinion, is having to combat a coach that seems to be favoring somebody else over him. When I see Kawhi Leonard sitting in the corner waiting for the ball to come to him, when I'm seeing Kawhi Leonard coming out with quotes saying it's not like we're the number 1 seed or something, when I see Kawhi Leonard talking about, hey, with certain things that he says, I'm like, okay, something's up. I see the losses piling up. Now, last night specifically, let's talk about last night, what he did. I saw a guy out of rhythm. I saw a guy missing shots down the stretch. I saw a guy, if you want to say his shot would look flat, that's all inbounds. And even with those errors and mistakes, we were still competitive and we're actually coming back into the game. And that's really where he makes his effect. I've said this and I said this before. You're not going to see Kawhi Leonard's effect unless you watch the games physically. But we hold him to such a high standard, as we should. When we say, okay, damn, he had such a horrible game, and you say, okay, well, he shot 8 for 17 from the field, or he shot 3 for 8 from the three-point line. I mean, those are not what you call bad numbers, actually solid numbers. But for his case, we want to see somewhere around 50% from the field. We want to see around 40% from the three. We want to see around 85, 80% from the line. We want to see him score 25, 30 points in 38 minutes. We didn't see that last night. We saw him score 21 points in 38 minutes. Right? We didn't see that. I've been watching Kawhi Leonard ever since San Diego State. I know what type of play like he likes to play. I like who he likes to play with. And he's dealing with a coach who's favoring another offense over the way he likes to play. And it's not just affecting his game. People keep asking what's wrong with Amir Coffey. Amir Coffey is what they call a bench player. He was been shooting efficient from the field all year. He's been pretty good offensively from the three-point line. He deserves to have like a little bit of a slump here and there. But he's pretty much proven that he's a rotational piece to this team. So I'm not going to be as hard on Amir Coffey as other people. As y'all come there, make sure you hit that like button. I'm slow clicking today. Some people say Norman Powell's absence has really affected us. Now, that's why I'm going to keep saying over and over. That's why I've told y'all before why he's the most important. He's been the most important all-star this year. I came out and said Norman Powell, this was his team, and people laughed. Well, he hasn't played since the start of the road trip. We've only won one game. That was against the Chicago Bulls, who damn near our playing team in the East. We lost to Milwaukee. We lost to Indiana. We lost to the Lakers last night. We sure as hell could have used his 24 points a game. Oh, Norman Powell is benefiting off of somebody else. Okay. Well, shit. We had the best player on the court last night for 38 minutes, more minutes than he's played all season. We still lost. So people are seeing the impact Norman Powell's not just had now, but the whole entire season. That he's not benefiting off of anybody but his own hard work and his ability to score the basketball. See, when people say it's because of somebody else that's making him look good, you're taking away credit from him. Norman Powell has been the same hot firecracker scoring the basketball he's always been. The only difference is you've given him an opportunity to showcase his gift and talent. And once the season is over, he will get offers from different teams to get, quote unquote, dare I say, a max contract. And you better be careful on how you use him, because he can be as good as gone as well. So people are starting to really see who's been the most consistent Clipper all season. Who's been shooting 24 points per game off of close to 50% shooting splits, 40% from the three, right? 80% from the line. His own ability in big games as well has shown himself to be very prevalent. Him. Now people are saying, where's Norman Powell at? Well, shit, you got the two best players, quote unquote. You don't need him. Lakers were missing Rui Hachimura last night. They were missing Austin Reeves outside of 9 minutes last night. I don't want to hear nothing about Norman Powell on the court. You were supposed to win that game, what you had. Now, let me get to the real issue right here. Let me get to the real issue right here, man. Unfucking believable what happened. What he did last night, I can't even put my finger on it. I can't even put my finger on what I just saw last night from him. That was just, and the type of game that was on the line last night, and the circumstances that we had, which makes it even more disgusting. James Harden last night, stats read: 18 points, 9 assists, 7 rebounds, 22% from the field, 10% from the free throw line, with 6 turnovers. I'm going to read that again. 22% from the field, 10% from the three-point line, or 10% from the three-point line, with 6 turnovers. That's what he had last night. The regular season, James Harden's been averaging 21.7 points per game, 5.9 rebounds, 8.5 assists, 39% from the field. 3-point line, he's been shooting 34% from the 3, 88% from the line, averaging 4.6 turnovers a game. Now, sit back and listen very closely what I'm about to say, because I'm only going to say this once. Kawhi Leonard and James Harden don't fit. They never have fit. They never will fit. And that is a problem. The same questions people have for LeBron James and Luka Doncic, are they going to fit, is the same questions you have to ask, is Kawhi Leonard and James Harden, do they fit? Because guess what? You're going to constantly keep stepping on each other's toes if you don't have a team with your 2 best players coexisting with each other. Now everybody's starting to see what I was talking about. They look at these numbers and think that he's actually doing something, when in reality he's playing the same way he's been playing since Houston, at a lower level. We understand he's older now. He's 35 years old. Let's get to the excuses. Well, James Harden's 35 years old. BJ, what do you expect? I didn't hear that start of the season. I heard Houston, James Harden. I heard James Harden could be the second option. I heard James Harden can do this, that, and the other. James Harden's carrying the team. BJ, what do you expect? We're number 6 in the NBA. We're overachieving. That's on James Harden. Really? Last time I checked, our defense was top 5 in the league. And our offense is 22nd in the league. So to me, it looks like our defense has been carrying us. And James Harden's been benefiting off of it. He can play his way how he wants to play, and other people can cover for him. When you're 22nd in the league offensively, and you come into the team talking about you're the system, that falls on you. We're winning games in spite of your playing style. And if you guys didn't see that last night, I don't know what the hell to tell you. Well, James Harden had 40 points. Yeah, he had 40 points, all right, against the Utah Jazz, against the Washington Wizards. Two of the worst teams on opposite teams, on opposite conferences. What is he doing against the OKC Thunder? What is he doing against the Houston Rockets? What is he doing in the Los Angeles Lakers? What's he doing up against, I don't know, the Minnesota Timberwolves? What's he doing up against the Dallas Mavericks? What is he doing against the teams that we're going to have to see in the playoffs that gives y'all confidence that this guy's going to be able to show up? James Harden has been walking a fine line, and he's been escaping criticism. That day stops today. This guy's been giving you games where he's averaging 6 turnovers, 7 turnovers, 8 turnovers, 9 turnovers, and nobody says a damn word about it. Doesn't take care of the basketball. Outshoots our guys that are shooting better from the field than he is. He turns the ball over, misses a shot, doesn't get back on defense. And Ty Lue just allows it. Keeps rewarding him for bad behavior. So as much as I want to get on James Harden, Ty Lue is more responsible because you're supposed to reel him and check him. We were in the game leading yesterday, and this ain't the first time. When we have certain guys on the court and lineups where James Harden's not there, we're still being able to cover ground or keep the lead. Ty Lue doesn't feel he can function without James Harden because he runs the offense through him, and that's a bad idea. Kawhi Leonard has been back for 17, 18 games. Why is our offense still where it's at? I can tell you why. It's because Kawhi Leonard and James Harden don't fit. Because James Harden's type of style of play and offense, he needs spacing around him, three-point shooting. You're trying to make him comfortable, Ty Lue. You want Kawhi Leonard to stand in the corner and catch and shoot three-point shots to make James Harden comfortable. But wait a minute. I thought Kawhi was our best player. Why are you worried about what's making Harden comfortable? I thought Ivica Zubac has been our most consistent guy from the field. I thought Norman Powell. So shouldn't they be felt comfortable as well? Well, Kawhi and James played well last year, BJ. Yeah, guess why? Because he was the third option. James Harden didn't do anything but ride the coattails off of Kawhi and Paul George. That's all he did. They made him look good. Which option he should be on a championship team is third. But once you put him in the second option role, you're seeing the deficiencies. You're seeing the bad turnovers in crucial moments when the ball's in his hands now. Paul George is gone. Now, James Harden, that responsibility lies on you. Lies keep made up about James Harden that he plays this, that, and the other. He played so great in the playoffs last year. Nope. Nope. James Harden didn't play great at all outside of 2 games. Outside of 2 games. He averaged 21 points per game last year and 8 assists. .21 points per game and 8 assists last year. That's exactly what he's doing this year. But the narrative is that James Harden played so great. No, he did not. In crucial moments in that series, he was getting singly guarded by Kyrie Irving. And you had an entire team scheming for Paul George. So James Harden got left off the hook. Because nobody was paying attention to him outside of one person. And he still only averaged 21 points per game. The turnovers, the inefficiency, the overshooting, taking the ball out of certain guys' hands. And now everybody wants to say, why does Amir Coffey look so bad? Why does Kawhi Leonard look so bad? Why does Paul George leap? Why Russell Westbrook look so bad? Guys, it's not rocket science. If you're going to tell me how good somebody is, and yet you got to give him the blame of who the offensive, it falls in whose hands? It falls in his hands. What's the minutes, BJ? He's playing about 35. He's playing 39 minutes a game. What do you expect? So why the hell did we sign him then? So you're telling me he can't play minutes. His ass can't play defense. He turns the ball over. He's inefficient. Why the hell is he here? Why the hell is he here if you can't ask him to do the things that a second option is supposed to do? It's because he's not a second option. Our second option left. And nobody wants to say it. Once Paul George walked out that door, that's when our championship hopes went down the drain. And nobody wants to say it. Kawhi Leonard looking like shit. You didn't see that happening when they were a duo. They were dominant as a duo. And James Harden comes in as a third option. That's the truth. So now that we're in this position, what now? If we can't even beat the top teams, what the hell makes y'all think that we have gotten better from last year? Kawhi Leonard's back on the court. He's playing full minutes. What is the problem? We should not have needed Norman Powell to win that game last night. We lost to Milwaukee with Giannis on minutes restrictions. I don't want to hear about this minutes restriction bullshit. Kawhi cannot function in this type of offense. He can't. We've seen him in stretches this season. He looked very good, but all of a sudden the ball's taken out of his hands and they start going back to that bullshit offense where the ball sticks to one person. And then he looks like shit again. No, this offense is shit. It's been shit the entire season. I swear on everything, y'all. As this season continues more and more, If y'all didn't see it last night, bro, I don't know what the hell y'all looking at. I don't know what y'all watching. The Lakers aren't even, bro, they're a mid-team. Them damn selves. Just the fact that we made all the mistakes last night and we were still in the game. A good team, an elite team would have blew us out. That was Houston, they would have blew us out. If that was OKC, they would have blew us out. If that was Denver, they would have blew us out. This guy does not play winning basketball. I don't give a fuck what none of y'all say. Kobe Bryant said it once and he said it again. That style of play isn't going to win. James Harden had 25. He had this. Every assist he makes is a turnover. Every fucking assist. If this was Russell Westbrook turning the ball over, y'all were on his ass last year. This guy can get 7, 8, 9 turnovers and nobody says a fucking word about it. Russ is in Denver right now, a top 3 seed. Will take a back seat. You can't even sit this motherfucker down because you're worried about his ego. James Harden was Russell Westbrook's backup in OKC, not the other way around. Man, I swear on everything, man. You motherfuckers that keep vouching for Harden like this, man, y'all part of the problem. Y'all the problem. Now our best player can't play no more. Now Kawhi's washed. Is that where we coming at? Our best player is washed now. Is that where we're coming at? Is that where we at? The guy we gave a franchise deal to is washed. That's what I'm hearing right now from Clipper fans. The best player on our team is washed. Am I hearing y'all right? Come on. Y'all quiet. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go and drop this link. I'm gonna let y'all. I want to hear from y'all, cause you ain't finna pull me. I know what the fuck I'm watching. Somebody give me the game. James Harden just had a spectacular game against a great team where we won the game this year. Timeout. Hold on. Let me explain something to you. LC, he said, I don't think Kawhi and PG were a good fit. I don't know where this cap keeps coming from. I don't know why y'all keep saying ignorant stuff like that. But let me go ahead and dispel that right there. Let me go ahead and expound that right there. Let me go ahead and expose that. Because you're probably the same guy that thought Harden and Kawhi were a good fit. You look at it right now. I'm going to say this again. I'm going to keep pulling this up. I'm going to keep on pulling this up. I'm going to keep on pulling this up. Since they weren't such a good fit. Including both regular seasons and playoffs, Kawhi Leonard and Paul George have a 137-70 record when they play together. They have a 66% winning percentage. 68% in the regular season, and 50% in the playoffs. Don't tell me that they didn't fucking fit. The problem is that we didn't get enough of sample size, but that's 4 years. A 66% winning percentage is dominant. Two-way players that can score and lock your ass up on the other side. They're Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. Stupid motherfucker.
Yo, BJ, my brother.
What's good, y'all?
Man,
I don't have time for ignorant shit today.
Man. Don't lose your blood pressure, BJ.
What's up, BJ? The crash out valid, B. The crash out is valid.
Crash out is valid, though. Crash out is valid. What did I tell you, BJ? I told you this a year ago. What did I say? James Harden knows how to play one way. He's a heliocentric guard who is not that great on defense. And if you notice, I've been watching Kawhi for a long time. Just like you said, San Diego State, I've been watching him since around that time too. He does not play well with those type of guards. Like, first of all, everything has to be built through James Harden. He paddle the ball. His assists are misleading because he gets a lot of his assists with 3 or 2 or 1 on the shot clock, or whenever he has to throw something else. If you're not throwing a lob up or a step back, and then he don't play any defense. So now, Kawhi has to get a rhythm going. Kawhi takes efficient shots and good, good mid-range shots and efficient shots. James Harden don't do that. And he doesn't play winning style of basketball, just like Kobe said. And I told you this last year. I said, as long as he's on your team, I'm not worried about y'all winning nothing. Once you get rid of him, I thought y'all should have got rid of him and kept Westbrook. People thought I was crazy. It was like, man, what are you talking about? I'm like, bro, I'm trying to tell you, bro. Westbrook can move the ball. He can move without the ball. Boom. He go to Denver. Look what's going on. Westbrook barely has the ball in his hand unless he's with the bench. Him and Nikola Jokic play together. Like, so, you know what I'm saying? It's showing that Russ can play off of the ball. Can James Harden do that? I'm not sure about that. I'm not sure, especially what I seen against my Pistons the other night. I didn't know what I expected for y'all to beat us, honestly, because I really think y'all are a really good team. Y'all defense is amazing. I do love y'all defense, and Norman Powell is very underrated. I voted for him for All-Star, but it's not fair to Kawhi, and it's not fair to Norman Powell at the same time, because this guy doesn't play winning basketball. What'd he say? I am the system. Well, you don't got no championships. Kawhi has 3 of them.
That's why I'm saying, Hendo, and y'all, if you guys have not already, go and subscribe to my boy who is Hendo. Y'all see on the screen. Subscribe to his page. Great content. Knows the game. Piston fan, Warrior fan. Go subscribe to my dog. People that are in the chat right now.
That
leave that on the screen right there.
Crash out is valid though. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Like,
I'm sick of this shit, man. I'm sick of the same shit over and over, bro. Like he does the same shit, the turnovers, and you don't even get back on defense.
Like BJ, and like last night, bro, like games like that, it makes me really concerned, B, because is he cheating? Like, did you is what is he like what these turnovers do? Like, they're just like, bro, bonehead turnovers. Like, what is he thinking?
Bro.
Like it's like almost did he has money on the game or something?
Bro, that's what he do. That's what he do, especially in the playoffs. Versus San Antonio, where he had 10 turnovers in the game.
Bro, because these turnovers is crazy. Like at the worst time. Like
I've never believed in him, bro. He's a phenomenal player, but he holds the ball too much. The heliocentric offense does not mesh well with Kawhi. Kawhi needs more of a pick and roll or more of a motion offense where the ball can move around and not stick.
You know, how many times did I watch Harden look off Kawhi last night and dribble the whole 24-second clock out?
That's like he thinks it's 2017.
Kawhi is a champion, and he's looking Kawhi the fuck off.
Look at me.
Kawhi.
I'm the
Kawhi
sister.
don't. Kawhi. This is the thing about Kawhi. I don't, bro. You need to tell this dude, man. This is your team. This ain't Harden's team. This ain't his team.
It ain't. I mean, you
Fuck,
saw
man.
what happened with the Sixers, the flame out with the Sixers. You saw what happened.
Honestly, it looked like Kawhi got 1 foot in and 1 foot out, bro. Let's be real.
I don't blame him. Shit.
It really looked like that, bro.
You know, I didn't even think he would come back this year, but when he came back and started hooping, I'm like, okay, he quietly hooping. But then I'm like, see, I don't know how see Harden about to get on some bullshit. Watch, and that's what he's doing right now.
Well, what I see is this, fellas. You know what I'm saying, I think Kawhi has realized that Ty has sold his soul to James Harden, and he's saying, "Oh, this what we doing? Okay, cool, all right, for sure." And so I agree. I don't think Kawhi is 100% invested in winning because, listen, when you're a champion, you know the path it takes. You know how to be a champion. You know what it takes. And when a guy sees something in real time and says, "Hold on, whoa, we can't win this way," then you're going to lose him, right? And so BJ makes a great point. Like some of this, and I hate to say this, but I have to. I got to put some of this on Kawhi because, bro, like you're too smooth and cool for school. Like, speak up. You feel me? Sometimes, bro, confrontation in team sports is needed, and it's okay, right? We'll get past it. But right now, motherfucker Harden, you're not playing the way that's conducive to winning. And so I think Kawhi doesn't want no confrontation. I think at this point of his career, I think he is satisfied with his 2 championships. I think he's okay with his place in history. And he understands that they have no chance at winning with James Harden at the helm. And so listen, bro, I love the way Kawhi approaches basketball. I just do. He's one of the rare guys that I would say that about. But come on, bro. Like, you got to, because sometimes you hear stories about Kawhi in practice, going against Ty or other guys that these other teammates say about him. Like, for an example, like they'll say, like, why switch? And then Kawhi goes, well, if he can't play defense, then why is he on the floor for? Like, Kawhi needs to take that mentality into the game. And when he sees James getting out of whack and out of line, like, yeah, confrontation time, buddy. Because what the hell is you doing? And also, too, confront Ty Lue. Shit.
Yeah,
I mean, Kawhi got cachet. Kawhi got, you know what I'm saying, credence. I mean, Kawhi's a champion, bro. 2-time champion. 2-time Finals MVP. I don't think Ty Lue has more cachet than Kawhi Leonard. And so it's frustrating, bro. Listen, I'm a Rockets fan, fellas. I've seen James Harden turn the ball over like 12 times first to going. Yeah. So
Like,
this ain't new to me.
Does he got money on the game or what? What is he doing?
Bro, I swear everything, man. I've watched
seemed like it all.
the turnovers, bro. I play basketball as a point guard and a shooting guard, bro. Them turnovers look like there was nobody even pressuring him. He literally walked in to Luka Doncic and just dropped the ball. Like, this nigga, man, you got something on the game or something, and don't even get back on defense. Doesn't say nothing.
Like, it looks suspicious. It looks suspicious. I shouldn't even be asking that shit.
It looked like he want to do what he always do. All right, it's time for me to put on the fat suit and get the fuck out of here and go to my next team. That's what it looked like.
Can we also point out another glaring that I saw last night too that makes BJ had a point last night on his playback stream. How many times did we see Luka and LeBron James switch on Zubac and Ty made no adjustment to that?
No adjustments.
No adjustment at all, bro. Wow.
Oh, Mass. And Bogey guarding LeBron? Are you fucking kidding me?
Oh yeah, that too. Yes, that too. That too.
That's why.
Why are you not sending a double team? Why is LeBron saying this is chicken?
But
Bogey in front.
To Mr. Matt's point about Kawhi being more vocal and everything, I agree with you 100%. But the fact that he's 13, 14, whatever like that, it's just like KD asking how they ask KD to be a leader and be more vocal and everything. Yeah. They really want to hoop and that's it. I don't like that for Kawhi. I want him to be more, out in the open and challenging teammates and everything like that. But bro, that's just never who he's really been. And you could tell now he's not finna become that. It's sad that it is like that, but
Yeah, that's a fair
it's
point, bro.
not. I
That's a
don't
fair
think it's
point.
going to like just up jump and him take a personality change and be like, oh, Harden, what the hell you
And
like?
you know, it sucks because we don't have anybody on the team
Hold
to
on.
go in and get on Harden's
Hold
head.
on, Rob. My bad, y'all. Let me get to Dom real quick. Dom is in the chat. What's good, Dom?
Nah. Come back to me, BJ. Come back to me.
All right, just jump in when you're ready.
But
All
I
right,
just
bro.
wanted to say that this did Ty Lue, and like Matt said, he sold his soul to James Harden, bro. And we are literally gonna die on this hill with James Harden, and this is fucking ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
And what's sad, guys, is there's no adjustment to be made because if you take Harden out the game, then I mean, yeah, Ben can handle, Ben can dictate, but I mean, he still doesn't do it on a level to where it's gonna put you on a position to contend. And so once you guys re-sign James Harden, bro, and Paul George didn't re-sign, like BJ said, bro, like bye bye, it was over. It
Sold
was
your
over.
soul.
Yeah, it was over, bro.
And
In
he
my
had.
opinion.
You could tell Harden like shit. I got my offense. You know, this is just like old times.
And
Houston.
this is why I didn't want James Harden getting that All Star. I did not want him to get that All Star because I knew once he got that All Star, it was going to fill his ego even more.
He
Let me
don't
get
care
the
Yeah,
about.
yeah.
skills.
He
Let me get
don't
the
care about
skills.
doing what it takes to win.
Let me
Like
get the
What it
he,
do,
skills real quick.
BJ?
What's
as long
good,
as he get his
skills?
numbers, that's all that matters.
What it do, panel? Salute to the Pull Up Podcast. Everybody
Salute,
had good
skills.
points, man. But this is shit I've been saying for the last week or so, man. I told y'all yesterday that Harden having that good game the other day was gonna do more harm than good, cause T. Lou blockhead ass will look at a game like that and justify playing this man 38 and 39 minutes. There's just still too many minutes. The man can't play these minutes. And bro, I'm starting to think, and I've been thinking this for a while, but like every time we play the Lakers, it seems like T. Lou coaching get even worse. And he makes the dumbest decisions, does the dumbest things, and then he gets in the press conference again, had his dumb ass look on his face, talking about he was okay with Zubac switching out on Luka and on. First of all, bro, when you see that these guys are hunting your center, you got to give T. Lue some of that blame, and you got to give Kawhi Leonard some of that blame, because regardless of all the defenders we got on our team, Kawhi Leonard, even at the state that he in right now, is still our best defender. When you see these guys going off like that, you got to go put that fire out, man. You got to get over the screen, and you got to not switch, and you got to go accept that challenge. And I'm starting to think, right, and I should have been known this, the athlete in me should have been known this. I'm starting to think that this season is not going to go the way that we want to go for Kawhi, because you cannot cheat the game. You cannot not have respect for the craft. You can't miss half a season or over half a season and then come in and expect to be able to get back to that all-star level in 20 plus 30 games. It doesn't work like that. You have to have respect for the craft. And I should have known this, but the optimism in my mind of just me wanting Kawhi to come back to the team and be who he was before. And I'm not saying that he can never be who he was. I think he can get back to who he was last season. But I'm starting to think that it can't be done in 30 days. I don't think 30 days is going to be enough. 30 games is going to be enough for him to be able to get back to that all-star level that we need him to be able to drag this specific team to a deep playoff run. I'm starting out to, I'm just not saying it, man. And the Lakers at this point, and I hate to say this shit, the Lakers are better than us. I really hate to say this shit.
Yeah, they are.
That's the way it goes.
Skills. I'm gonna say this though. Hey, the way that Ty Lue's coaching, and you would think like we don't play Luka Doncic how many years now, and you would think he would have a book on how to play this man. Like, and we should know by now he loves getting Zubac on that island. Luka loves getting Zubac on that island. Let's be real.
He does. And look, and you can't be mad at Zoo, because Zoo played the best defense that he could play on those type of guys.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you right now, Chris Dunn and Zubac, they played their ass off last night.
And see, here's the thing, right? We are wasting these games from Chris Dunn. We wasting these games because the thing is, I'm not saying he's the best player in the world, but I've been saying all season he good for what you need. He gonna come in, he gonna take the defensive assignment, and he gonna have games where he may give you 10 or 15. He gonna have games where he may give you 6 points, but his defense is gonna be consistent, and I can always count on him to thug it out when the times get hard. He's not gonna quit. He's not gonna bitch up and quit.
And that's why I like that y'all team because of the defensive prowess. But when you have James Harden paddling the ball and Kawhi standing in the corner and just waiting on a damn shot, and then he miss 2 or 3 shots in a row or whatever like that, and he can't get the rhythm. I see that too often and too many times during the season.
You know why? I agree with you. You know why I say that Kawhi got his foot in and out? Because these last few games, I don't see Kawhi give up the ball to Harden a lot. He's just like, here, you take the ball. He's just like, here, you take the ball. I think he's being petty. I think he's being petty. He like, man, you the man. You know, you the man, take the ball.
But here's the thing though, Rob, because I see exactly what you're saying. He being passive to Harden too, which is why Kawhi doesn't get a pass from me. Like, I'm no longer handing out passes. He doesn't get a pass from me. Only because even if he is being petty, to your point, bro, we do not have time for that shit. We don't have time for you to be petty. We don't have time for you to be so passive. We don't have time for you to sit over there in the corner, and we damn sure don't have time for you to watch LeBron and Luka cook fucking Zubac for an entire tier of the game, and you refuse to accept the challenge. You refuse to accept the challenge. We don't have time for that, bro. And Kawhi doesn't get a pass. He's my favorite player, but he doesn't get a pass, bro. He does not get a pass.
That's a fact.
That's that James Harden sickness.
And you know, it's another thing too. You know, BJ said he didn't want to get on Amir and some of the role players, but the role players like Amir, he got to step the fuck up. He got to make some shots
to real win.
He got to make some shots.
Most definitely.
And Bogey, that Bogey and T-Man trade starting to look like the Lemon won that trade.
Bro, it's starting to look pooky, bro. It's starting to look like trash. It really is, man. Like, and
if Bogey can't shoot shit, his defense ain't it.
And that's the thing, bro. It ain't like, you know, we all know shots fall. Sometimes shots doesn't fall. But the problem with him is if his shots are not falling, he gives you absolutely nothing on the defensive end. Nothing. He gives you nothing on defense, bro.
And what Tyloo do? Tyloo leaves him out there. He leaves. He doesn't even pull. Like the way if T-Man did that, he would have pulled T-Man so quick out the mother. Oh, my bad.
No, man. No, you cooking, man. Keep going, bro. But here's the problem I'm starting to see with Ben though, and I wanted to see him against a good team, and at this point I got to consider the Lakers a good team. They playing good basketball. LeBron James was the best man on the floor last night. Point blank period, he was the best player on the floor last night. And but the thing that I'm starting to see about Ben is it's the non-threat of shooting. So they don't respect him. So at that point, because like a team, but all the Lakers were doing last night, forcing us to shoot threes, packing the paint. Forcing us to shoot threes, packing the paint.
Hey, but skills, Ben is useless if nobody's making their shots.
Exactly. You got to put the same threats around James Harden you put around Ben Simmons to be effective. It's the same thing. If you put shooters with him and you put guys who can score, that's going, bro. Ben Simmons can do everything on the
floor. I want to see Ben Simmons with Norman Powell. Like, I want to see how that will work because I know if Norman Powell's out there, man, Ben Simmons will look great.
I'm telling you.
That's valid. That's valid.
Hell yeah.
Everybody trying to get on Ben Simmons. Oh, Ben Simmons with a negative 20. But I'm like, Ben Simmons is not going to score. He's not out there for that.
But here's the thing. Ben is going to actually have to drive hard sometimes, don't act like he have to score. He's going to have to add that to his game because if teams pack the paint like they was doing last night,
I'm gonna tell you this. Look. If he ain't never did that in his career now, what makes you think he's gonna do it now?
I mean, that's true, but that's one of his deficiencies, though. You know what I'm saying? We've already knew that before we even got him that was one of his deficiencies.
Let me go to Bruce real quick, y'all. I'm making good points. What's good, Bruce?
What's up, BJ? What's up, everybody? Everybody is good, having a good weekend.
What's up, Bruce?
It's over.
Yeah, it is over.
It's over.
I'm
I
sorry. I
mean,
told y'all James Harden is a cancer, bro.
the Clippers are not serious about winning. That's why they re-signed James Harden. The Clippers are not serious about winning. That's why Lawrence Frank is still the GM. The Clippers are not serious about
Speak
winning.
on it,
That's
Bruce.
why they extended Ty Lue. A couple years ago, I said Ty Lue should have been fired, but everybody said, "Oh, okay." But now we'll see it. I mean, when you have a point guard, who is a me first. Let me get my stat first. Okay, you have the same turnovers all the time. I mean, is James Harden foot that long? How many times is he gonna dribble on his foot? I mean, he's a vet.
Man, that's a
So
signature move for him right now.
I mean, he already passed the guy and he comes back. Bring the guy back to do another dribble. Why? Why? Just make a simple play. The Clippers are gonna lose last night. They're gonna be a playing team. They might lose in the playing because you don't have a team
Bruce, we might
first
not
point
even
guard.
make the playoffs, Bruce.
I don't know because the
Oh, don't do
Suns
that. Don't do that. Y'all gonna make the
because
playoffs.
because
Y'all gonna make the
11,
play.
11 to whatever 18, 15, they're a terrible team. The Suns, I don't think they're gonna catch up to be in the 10th spot. That's why
The
Clippers have a
Suns right
chance.
behind the Blazers is one game behind the Suns. They not really. They not. No.
We can't even beat the Suns.
Hey,
What you mean? We can't beat the Suns and we can't beat Minnesota. If they, man,
the Clippers
Y'all
might
can beat
lose.
us though if y'all have our number for one weird reason. Y'all love beating the Warriors. Y'all do
Okay,
have our
the Clip.
number. I ain't gonna.
Okay, the Clippers might lose against the Lakers. I don't know why you guys are shocked. I said the Lakers was better because they played more teams. JJ Redick seems to be, he comes off the podcast, seems to have more plays, better offense than Ty Lue, who's been coaching for years.
You're right. You're
So,
right, Bruce. You're right, Bruce.
so
out
how are you
coaching
gonna
him. Can't believe this shit. He got a championship and getting out coached.
Bro, look, and it's crazy. Bruce on the money right now, bro. We should have fired T. Lue as a couple years ago. He should be gone, bro. And the Lakers are
I mean,
better than us. They've been
he would
better
have
than
been
us all
gone
season.
if they took that Lakers job, he would have been gone. Like he really would have been up out of there. So I agree with y'all,
But
but I
this,
mean,
this is the first season, in my opinion, in like the last 3 or 4 years that the Lakers have been better than us. But they are better than us this season. Like
and
I hate to say that shit, but they are.
one thing I
it's a
almost
long way from
also
y'all
wanted
winning
to
11, 12 in a row against their
one
ass.
thing I also want to add. Hey, I'm a Kawhi fan. I think Kawhi could have been one of the greatest players, like top 3 of all time. But we cannot make any more excuses for Kawhi. I said it years ago. But people say, oh, I hate Kawhi now. Hey, Kawhi is not a number 1 anymore. I'm sorry. He's not. You keep wanting you guys keep wanting to want it for him, and he still can't do it because of injuries. He couldn't do it for a short time, like in a playoff. I think Kawhi is now he's like a silencer, like the thing you put in a gun, and when in your playoff. But I don't think is for regular season. I think that's why I said Kawhi is a part-time player.
But see,
And
the only problem with that though, Bruce, is you gotta respect the game though, because like I get what you're saying. Like he won't be there for the duality of a regular season, but he can come in a 16 game playoff stretch and get it done. But he not gonna when he reaching in that tank for that energy to be there, for that skill, for that everything to be there, it's not gonna be there because you can't just come and play 20 games and be ready for a playoff run. It don't work like that.
well,
Skills was
that's
just
why
saying
James
that.
Harden see it, and
Skills
then
was
that's
just
why he's
saying
doing
that.
that for this one.
Let me go to D. Let me go to David, and let me go to Bolt after. What's good, D?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. This is a great conversation, man. Everybody's making good points. I just wanted to say something that I noticed. Somebody was saying earlier about how Kawhi is not like fighting for the ball or trying to get the ball. But last night I saw a couple, like 3 or 4 different plays or occurrences when Kawhi basically running across the key trying to get to his spot. And a couple times Harden didn't throw him the ball, and then Bogey came right behind him and he threw Bogey the ball for him to get his shot. So I think a lot of this is basically on Harden and Ty Lue to basically try to work Kawhi.
Hello.
But I don't think that they're really trying to do that. I don't think they're really trying to work him in the offense. I think Harden is being petty and jealous, and he doesn't want Kawhi to overshine him because he knows that Kawhi starts, getting the ball, he's going to basically take over. And I think Kawhi is ready to do that. It's just a matter of him getting on the court with the right players. I think once Norm comes back, him and Norm plays really exceptionally good together. Him and Zoo play well together. Simmons plays well with them together. They just got to reduce Harden's minute.
How is Kawhi ready to do that when he's
Boy,
shot?
he's gonna ask for a trade. As soon as you reduce what? I am the system.
I disagree. Kawhi is not ready to do that. He's short. His shot was flat last night.
Hella flat. Hella flat. He got no lift in his shots. He got no lift in his shots.
Hold on.
You got to keep shooting.
Y'all let
Kawhi is a
them
rhythm.
finish real quick. Yeah, let them finish. I'm gonna let y'all
Kawhi
go.
is a rhythm player. He's not a guy that's just going to come in and start shooting and hitting shots. He has to be in his rhythm, whether it's one dribble and bounce or two dribbles or whatever. He's got to get into his rhythm in order to be effective. I mean, I understand what you're saying, Bruce, but Kawhi is ready to play. He wants to play ball. He wouldn't be out there if he wasn't. You know what I'm saying? He wouldn't be out there like chomping at the bit. You can see like the energy he's playing with right now. He's all over the place. He's playing defense. He's diving for balls. He wants to win. He ain't out there to just be out there. Kawhi's not that kind of player. He will retire first before he just gets out on the court just to be playing ball and collecting checks.
No.
Oh my God. All right. The way we talk about Kawhi, we don't want him to succeed. We cannot make excuses for Kawhi. Just say he didn't have a good game, and let's move on to the next game. Don't say, "Oh, you go into his head." You don't know what's going on into his head.
And here's the thing: I seen some of the plays that he's talking about where Kawhi would ask for the ball, James wouldn't give him the ball, and then the Kravonovich, whatever his name is, will come up and he'll pass him the ball. I seen a couple plays where that happened. But let me ask you a question though: how many times could something like that happen to a Kobe Bryant or LeBron James without them clapping for the ball or letting your ass hear it on the sideline?
Oh,
like it's one thing. It's one thing. It's one thing like you asking for the ball because Kawhi kind of does it in like a passive way. He throws his hands up like, "Hey, I'm here," but he's not clapping for the ball.
He'll scratch his head. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
he do it with little mannerisms.
He's not clapping for the ball. He's not yelling for the ball. He's not saying, "Give me the ball." He's not doing any of those things. He acting like he wants the ball, but not really demanding the ball. And that's the same problem that I had with Zubac at a point in time. Like he would get down there in the post and act like he wanted the ball, but really didn't demand the ball. And that's the problem that I'm having with Kawhi.
Which is why, hey, David, which is why I was saying earlier, which is why I said every time after that, Kawhi would get the ball, he'd throw it right back to James Harden because I feel like he's being petty. Because he's like, dude, you wasn't giving me the ball earlier. Here, take the ball. You want the ball so bad? Give it right back to him.
Yeah, don't try to give it to me now when we're down. You know what I mean? But it's like, but like to my point though, Rob, it's just we don't have time for that though. You know, I'm just being real with you. We don't have time for that.
You're right, Skill. We don't. And we keep losing these games. That's why I said we probably won't even make the playoffs.
Let me go to Bolt real quick.
But that's
What's good, Bolt?
That takes it all the way back to
what's up, man?
He's the coach. The coach is the one that's got to tell these guys, listen, this is what I want you to do. He's not doing that, man. He's just standing there letting Harden run the show the way he wants to run it. He's not interjecting anything. He's not changing anything. Call a timeout, get on the bench, cuss him out, whatever you got to do as a coach. You got to take the initiative to make the team play the way that you want them to play to win the game. That's the bottom line. They're not playing. Ty Lue doesn't have that mentality where he's going to just like say, okay, look, this is what I want. He's scared, man. He ain't going to confront James Harden like that. James Harden already punked him. So Ty Lue's going to do whatever he tells him to do, and that's it. Whatever James say, that's what goes.
And it's just like, hey, Bo, it's just like, dude, like.
Oh, no, that wasn't me. I was just letting Buddy talk and cook.
Go ahead, Bo.
Okay. Man, you couldn't pay me to rewatch that game yesterday, man. That was a dumpster fire. We look like we falling off in real time.
Right before our eyes, bro.
Right before our eyes, man. This shit crazy.
Only thing that'll make us better is getting Norman Powell back, but bro,
Man, I don't even know. Like shit.
even that's not gonna fix everything.
You know what's crazy too is that once we get Norman Powell back, Ty Lue gonna have another problem. Who he gonna play?
But it's
Should I
crazy
play
that
Norman Powell? He's a better
but
player.
No, for sure. But I'm saying, do you know Ty Lue and you know how we already seen his substitution this year? So it's just like, what is he going to do when Norman Powell get back?
bro, it's crazy that we even saying that. Like with Kawhi Leonard on the floor, we saying we need Norman Powell back. Like listen to what we're saying, bro. You
It's
know what I mean?
crazy,
Like,
Defense is
man.
atrocious, Go back to dog. the
Crazy.
lineup. They're gonna have the same lineup: Kawhi, Zoo, Powell, Harden, and Dunn. Or I guess he'll interchange Dunn and Derek Jones. Nah, I say he needs to put in either Chris Dunn or Ben Simmons, bro. I mean, Derek Jones is cool, but he should come off the bench.
We've been saying for a second now that they should start Ben Simmons at the power forward, man.
Nah, I say start him at point
And
guard, dog.
put Kawhi at the small forward. Put him where he's supposed to be at, bro. Stop putting him at the 4, man.
That's exactly right. We need to put Ben Simmons at point guard at this point, man. This is looking terrible.
You know what's crazy? I don't know who said it, but somebody said they need to bench Harden, and you know what? I'm leaning for that more and more each game. This nigga play bad, bro.
I don't think he can even run the bench. I don't think he can make the bench better. I don't even think he can do
like
that.
I swear that would hit his ego if they bench him. Maybe it could go either way. You know, he could either start being even worse or he'll fucking maybe learn some shit. You know, I don't know, man. All I know is that James Harden is literally destroying our team right now.
I
He's
don't get why
destroying
we
our
care
team.
about his ego. I don't. He ain't got to do nothing for us. Tell you the truth,
bro. That ain't nothing new. That's why.
Ty Lue and James Harden are destroying our team.
I have a question. Do you guys think that Clippers can win the championship?
No.
Hell no.
No.
it's over with, Bruce. It's over with,
Absolutely.
We
Bruce.
got the defense. We ain't got the offense.
Bruce, we can't even win a playoff game, Bruce.
What? A play-on game? I don't know
Nope.
about that.
I don't believe we can even win a playoff game.
Man,
So
we
it's
better
gonna
not
be
lose the
sweet?
6th seed. I tell you what, we lose the 6th seed, we done for.
Yeah,
I
you lose on
don't
the
have
6th.
confidence that
That's
we'll
what I'm
beat
saying. Hey, we
Minnesota
get
or
into
the
the
Mavericks in the
play-in.
play-in
We can't.
tournament.
I don't think if we play Minnesota, we'll lose. We play. I don't know who else is would be in the eighth.
The Mavericks.
We'll lose against the Mavericks too. I bet.
If AD is playing and
Yeah,
Jokic,
I don't believe in this team anymore, bro. I don't believe we got it. We got shit. Honestly, I hope we don't make the playoffs and we lose really bad so everybody can get clean house. Honestly,
that's not gonna
It's
happen.
supposed to be another year before we clean house. We ain't supposed to clean house this early.
you mean another year of this shit? Oh no,
Nah, I'm just saying it ain't supposed to be this early.
I just don't want another year of this.
In the summer, I
This.
said that Kawhi should be traded, but everybody said, "Oh, okay."
Nah, I did this shit. This like another
Yeah,
year of this
and
with
I
James
said,
Harden?
I
No,
think this year they're evaluating who's staying on the team and who's not. Cause man,
man, I
Just
just want
bite
to.
the bullet. Just if you're a
Yeah, that's
Clippers
what I'm
fan,
saying. Bite the bullet and say fuck it, man. We just got to start over, man. Because this shit ain't gonna win
if
us
you're a
nothing.
Clippers fan and you're a Kawhi fan, Kawhi should be traded.
we're gonna be
Honestly.
terrible for a couple years for nothing though, because we ain't got no draft
Hey,
picks.
can we say is this the worst team
I'd rather
out of the
be
Kawhi
mid than terrible.
experience? Is this the
The
worst
worst
team out of
thing.
the Kawhi experience?
Yes,
Mm,
yes.
Hey,
best defensive
I got some
team,
breaking
worst
news.
offensive.
I got some breaking news. I'm gonna let the realest go after.
Oh
The
shit!
Clippers just signed Jordan Miller to a 4-year deal.
Jordan Miller.
What's that mean? What's that mean?
Well,
So
we need
basically
to play him.
that tells me everything. Like we're looking at the future right now.
Mm.
Like they signed him to a 4-year deal.
Then I better see James Harden on the bench.
We should have kept KPJ.
I thought you were gonna say James Harden of the season. So okay.
Well, man, that would have been even better. I don't want to see his shit no more. I don't want to see
Yeah,
James
bro.
Harden no more, man.
Let me go
Those
to
turnovers, those 3 turnovers, and like not they weren't all his fault in the fourth quarter, but 2 of those turnovers were really, really bad, man.
He had the inbounds to Kawhi too. That was terrible. Like he just
Like
lazily threw the
what?
ball.
And the one DJ said where he ran into the double team, like he literally ran to the double team.
Yeah, that was retarded, bro.
Like, nigga, what the fuck? Like, as a point guard, like, what are you doing? Like, where? How? Like, that's why I said, is he cheating? Like, is he, like, trying to put money on the game? Or you're like, oh, my God, bro.
Let me go to the realist, and I'm going to go to Trayvon. What's good, the realist?
What's good, fellas, man? What's good, BJ? Yeah, man, that's good. Man, we in trouble, man. We in trouble, man. I fell asleep on that game last night, but the offense, man, we don't. We just look different. We look different out there. And like homie said, man, anytime you say we need Norman Powell, when you got Kawhi out there, man, you know something's going on. You know something going. Because you know that's really what we was missing out there. His scoring, his ability to get to that rim, you know. But man, yeah, it ain't looking too good, BJ. It's not looking too good, man. And shit. Yeah, we fall into that play-in. I already told you, BJ. I don't trust us in no play-in. I do not trust us in no play-in.
That's why I said, hey, really? That's why I said we ain't gonna win nothing, bro. If we get to that play-in, we ain't winning shit. We ain't even winning that playing game.
Our only hope is if Houston falls out or if the Warriors don't take our spot.
Look at that. The Warriors, man. The Warriors is playing great, man. Shit crazy, man. And we just falling off, man.
Yeah, I don't. And then, you know, to start off after the All-Star break and we looking like this, it's not a good sign. It's really not a good sign for us, man. So I don't know.
Hold on,
yeah, go ahead, Jam. My bad.
Go ahead, Jam. What you got?
Yo, salute everybody. Pull up everybody, Clipper Nation. Only thing I'm gonna say is it was frustrating to watch, as everybody would say. I would just say is I was worried about the Lakers from the whole time. It's not because our personnel is it's because of two things. Tied too close to LeBron, and he coached a shitty game, which I figured he would. And on top of that, I'm not liking how Kawhi is moving. It's clear to me, rather, that this shit is frustrating him. It's terrible. It's not good. It is bad, but I still have hope. Like we went from coaching good against the Bulls to this. Harden played the whole game again. He played damn near the whole turnovers and everything. Lineups was messed up again. You know what I'm saying? Like what happened from Chicago Bulls to right now. And the only reason why I'm not going to do the doom and gloom thing is because we looked the same way last year after the All-Star game. We squeaked into the playoffs last year by the skin of our teeth. I expect us to do the exact same thing again. Like I said on the last show, we got enough games to figure what's going on, but there is seriously a problem. Now we could have won maybe, but the turnovers. You got the turnovers, and again, Kawhi and Harden cannot play at the same time. It can't happen. You got Kawhi needs the ball to be Kawhi. Harden needs the ball to be the system. That is a bad combination, and I knew that when Kawhi came back. That's why I wanted Kawhi to come off the bench, let him play with the second unit. Him and Harden are going to wind up fighting. I mean, it is really, really being really testy. It is bad. It's better than people think. Harden literally thinks this is his team. That's the problem. His ego. And Ty Lue is bowing down to this dude, right? So now you got Kawhi running around all over the court. Harden not passing him the ball. Kawhi it's going to turn into something really terrible if they don't fix what's going on. Now we play the Lakers again, and we're going to see what's going to happen. But it's bad, but it's still enough time to fix it. Whenever you hear people keep calling out the dude who not even getting the ball, and now he got on the minutes and he got to rush shots and everything around him look crazy because you got one dude look like Flintstones holding the ball the entire game. And he's a defensive liability. So now on defense, we only got 4 people playing defense. Because we got a beard out there that's doing absolutely nothing. Yeah, he got quick hands and all that. When he don't have them when we need them, he stood there so much watching people scoring him. They might as well have give him the camera. He might as well have been the dude taking the pictures for the people scoring against him. Like that. And last thing, it was just to see how good we played. So what, the Bulls is the Bulls, but we played a different style. We went totally away from that style, came back to the same style that has never worked all season. That's the most frustrating part about me. And I've been on Twitter calling out John Crawford and Ty and Law, all of them, like, yo, man, why won't none of y'all ask Ty what the hell he doing? That's the problem. Ty just sit here every day. Oh, well, we got time. I didn't look at the film. Fam. And anyway, I literally said my only team that I'm worried about is the Lakers. And it's not because of their lineup. It's because of Ty's connection with LeBron. That dude not got lost his damn brains. Like all of a sudden, man. Anyway, I'm going to listen to everybody else, man. That's all I got to say. But this situation between Kawhi and Harden is more worse than people think. And it's going to wind up to either him or Kawhi sooner or later. Because Kawhi is not a second option. He's the first option. But when you got a freaking Flintstone dude thinking he the first option, see, that's the problem with this whole scenario. I could see it.
See, JM, I was saying the same thing, JM. That's why I said you can tell Kawhi being petty now. Like, you can see it. Like the old boy was saying early in the game, Harden was looking Kawhi off. And then when Harden finally passed the ball to Kawhi, Kawhi said, here's the ball right back to you. He threw it right back to him.
Let me go to Trayvon, and I'm going to go to Dom after. Y'all making good points. What's good, Trayvon?
Yo. What's good, BJ?
What's up, bro? How you doing?
I'm doing good. Man, yesterday's game was crazy. As a Harden fan, he can't be having them turnovers. He needs to be better. He killed my Chicago Bulls since I'm a Bulls fan. Since we don't have no All-Star there, but he needs to be better against top 10 teams. He can't be having those type of games.
Mm-hmm.
Hell no. Hey, Trayvon, he only having good games against the Wizards and the motherfucking whatever bad team it is. It ain't gonna be no top 10 team. Cause they gonna dog walk his ass.
But it ain't just Harden's fault because it's Ty Lue's the coach.
I agree with you. Hey, I agree with you, JM. Ty Lue and James Harden are the biggest factors. But Ty Lue might have a little more.
Yeah, but anyway, I'm gonna let the caller finish. But it ain't just Harden, because if Ty was a real coach, he could see that clearly Harden is messing up. So there is something going on between him and Harden. Something going on. I don't know what it is, but there is something reason why Ty can't tell. But I ain't gonna blame it all on Harden, because the real coach just said they sat Harden down against the Bulls. For now, Harden come back playing the whole game. I'm not gonna put it all on Harden. Harden can only go as far as the coach let him go. And our coach letting Harden run the whole show.
Yeah, the coaches let him run the show over Kawhi, which is crazy.
Over the best player we got. That's crazy.
Let me go to Dom real quick. What's good, Dom? You ready?
Yeah, man. I don't know, BJ. I don't fucking know, man. I don't know, bro. I told y'all 100 fucking times, yo. I don't know, man. That fucking you get mad at Harden.
Come on, BJ, protect your boy, James Harden. Come on.
We get mad at James Harden. I get it, but outside of him and Kawhi, where the fuck else is the scoring gonna come from? How you doing? Where else is the fucking scoring gonna come from?
We had scoring.
Thank you. You right.
Where else is it gonna come from? Like, when you legitimately look at this roster, where is the scoring gonna come from? Like, First of all, the bogey nigga, that nigga's fucking trash, bro.
Trash.
But here's the thing: I haven't been watching a lot of Atlanta games.
They were saying
This
it.
is
Hey, they were saying it, Dom. They were saying Atlanta was saying he was shooting 30%.
this is the reason why I think Atlanta got rid of him. So the way the NBA work, you come in hot, you get paid for that. All of these organizations is hoping these players stay like at a certain peak. Once you start to decline is when you start seeing these niggas get moved from here to here to here to there. That's what I think the problem is with Bogey. I think I don't think he's done, but he just ain't shit, bro. Like his jump shot is not consistently there like it used to be. So he doesn't really, another thing about him I don't like from watching him, he's not like aggressive. So he doesn't hunt his own shot. Like he just doesn't. Like he doesn't. This nigga, if he can't get a three off a screen or a pick and roll or some shit, it's over. He's gonna pass the ball up. Like he'll pass up certain opportunities, and I'll be like, yo, I don't know why he's doing that.
You know, I'm not sure why we're blaming role players. Listen, Bogey's not trash. I mean, every time a guy has a bad shooting stretch, we can't use the term trash. He's a very good NBA. Nobody was saying that when he was next to Joker in the Olympics, hitting big time shots. He's just
but you gotta understand
Hold on,
something.
bro.
I don't think
okay, yeah, I got you, man. He's
There's
not
a difference
He's not having a good stretch right now. I agree with that. But guess what? The onus is on you guys as best players. I'm not blaming role players. I'm blaming Kawhi, James Harden, and Ty Lue. Period, bro. I don't blame role players when you have players of that magnitude on your team. Because guess what? If the Clippers win games, nobody's giving Bogey credit. They're going to say he's supposed to do what he's doing. And so let's stop blaming role players, bro. Because listen, your expectations are too high for role players, right? That's why there's superstars and star players. Kawhi Leonard, James Harden, and Ty Lue, it's on them. Because if y'all win, they get the credit, along with Norman Powell. I'm not blaming Derrick Jones Jr. I'm not blaming Bo Donovan. I'm not blaming none of these dudes, bro. They're role players for a reason. Come on, bro. This is crazy.
Okay, so anybody, first of all, this is how they know what you're talking about. Derrick Jones Jr. is a starter. A starter is not a role player, bro. You're expected to do your job as a starter, bro.
Yes, he is a role player.
Well, he's on the bench.
Whoa. Hold on. Skills. Derrick Jones Jr. is not a role player?
What's up, bro?
Yeah, he's a role player.
What are we doing, bro?
Bro, Derrick Jones Jr. has been a starter in Dallas, and he's a starter for us. You don't consider a role player a starter. Bench players, you consider them role players. This nigga, he's not a superstar.
No, he should be a bench player, but he's not no role player.
Anybody outside of your superstars and the all-stars, bro, they role players, bro. I don't know what you're talking about, dog.
Listen to me. Hold on, bro. Hold on. This is what I'm saying. If you're a starter in the NBA, it's like BJ. If BJ's a fucking starter, he's important to the franchise at that point, bro. A role player is a motherfucker coming off a bench.
So let's look at the Lakers starting five. So you mean to tell me that the other people in the lineup outside of LeBron James and Luka Doncic, they not role players? You want to tell me that they star players? Like, what are we saying?
Bro, listen to me.
He's a role player, but he's solid though.
Listen, I just told you. Just because you're in a starting lineup doesn't have to necessarily mean you're a superstar. It's not what it means. A superstar is a guy that's an elite game manager. No, Derrick Jones Jr. is not a game manager or a game changer, but he has a certain tag on him, bro. Now, do I think he's deserving of that tag?
He has a role, bro. He has a role to play defense and to hit the open three. That's a role player in my book. Ain't nobody expecting him.
No, the fuck he does not.
Ain't nobody expecting. But what the fuck you mean he don't shoot three? He was shooting threes last night. What are you talking about?
Bro, get the fuck out of here, bro. No, the fuck he do not. What's wrong with you?
So he didn't shoot no threes last night. So he didn't shoot any threes last night. What are you talking about? You sounding crazy on this motherfucker. He's the D in three. He's the D in three. That's what he is, bro. A D in three.
Bro.
Three is in the title.
Listen, hold on. That nigga is not a 3 and D nigga. Cause the nigga could beat his man off the dribble and he also could fucking take it to the cup on his man. And it's other shit he can do. A 3 and D nigga is a mere coffee, nigga. A nigga that plays defense and stand in the corner and shoot fucking open jump shots all day.
He's a live threat as well. But bro, he plays defense. He's expected to hit the open three. He's expected to be a lob there where he is. That sounds like a role, bro. That sounds like a role to me.
What? Yeah. It came. So look, all right. Listen, maybe your shit is different than mine. What I'm saying to you is, he's not a role player in my opinion. You're a starter, bro. So you have certain expectations on what to do, right? Whatever, fine. Now, son said, "Oh, you want to play Kawhi Harden?" First of all, this is how I know a lot of y'all niggas don't know what y'all talking about. Kawhi and Harden don't even go well together, bro. They're two different players.
We don't say that
See,
already,
niggas want to
though.
talk about, oh,
That
Kawhi
has
not
nothing
doing
to
this,
do
Kawhi
with
not
them
doing
being
that.
star players,
First
though.
of all,
I mean, that's the
in
viewpoint.
order to optimize Kawhi needs the ball in his hands, my nigga. Kawhi don't even get as much touches as he used to with James Harden playing on his team. This is how I know half of you niggas don't understand the problem, bro.
We just said we talked about
You
that
must be
earlier,
talking to
though.
some other niggas there, because we've been talking about
Yeah,
that the
you
whole
talking
game. We all
crazy.
agree on that.
Yeah, we all
Man,
done
you
said that
talking
already.
crazy.
Come on,
Yo,
True.
listen,
We agree on that.
everybody.
We agree on that.
I can't hear everybody. Wait, what you said, bro?
I said we agree on that, bro. We've been saying that the
Saturday.
whole time. That he talking to somebody else.
Okay,
That's
so
not what we're
listen, so
talking
look, all
about,
right, so
Skills. I
fine.
mean,
All right, so that's cool then.
nobody's arguing that James and Kawhi don't fit. What we're saying is we're not blaming role players, and anybody with basketball acumen and common sense knows that Derrick Jones Jr. is a damn role player. Period.
Listen to me.
Like, what are we doing,
Bro,
Skills?
at the end of the day,
Come on, bro. This is crazy,
the
man.
roster, first of all, it again, it ain't just them. It's the roster, period. The roster is horrible, bro.
No, it's not.
It's
I
really
push
not
back
that
on
bad.
that.
I'm
Here
not
this
gonna
nigga
lie.
go. Listen,
Yo,
let me ask y'all a
Lakers,
question. Let me ask y'all a
name
question.
Lakers.
In
Lakers starting five
2025,
is
in
not better than our starting
2025,
five.
who the fuck is looking for fucking Chris Dunn, bro? Half of these
Lakers
guys
starting
we got,
five
no one's
is
checking
not
for them.
better than
Bro,
Lakers team is not better
What
than our
players
there's no
go?
way you can
He's
walk away
solid.
from that
He's
game
solid.
last night. But there's no way you can walk away from that game last night and have anything negative to say about Christopher Dunn. There's no way, bro. There's no
Listen
way
to
you
me,
watch
bro.
that game
Listen.
and your
Listen.
go-to is Christopher Dunn. Ain't nobody checking for him. Like, man, stop that, dog. Like, we ain't
Hold
got the
on,
best
bro.
team. I
Hold
agree
on.
with you on
Hold
that.
on. Listen.
And there's holes
Hold
in it.
on.
There's holes in
Hold
it for
on.
sure.
Listen. Hold on. Let me ask you something, right? Let me ask you a regular question, bro. Do you know why the Lakers won yesterday?
because of coaching.
Multiple reasons.
No. All
Yeah,
right. So,
multiple.
what is your main reason why you feel like the Lakers won yesterday? Let me see if anybody can answer this question
Coaching.
correctly.
Their two best players played than your two best players. Period.
No, that's nothing to do with that. I mean, yeah, that too. But the Lakers have more offensive power than we do.
That's what I
The
just said.
Clippers just don't have offensive power, bro.
That's what
Outside
because
of
The
James
reason why
Harden's
they
Harden,
lighting it
won?
up.
That ain't the
listen to
reason
No
me.
why they
Mo Reed,
won.
no Austin Reeves for most of the game.
Bro,
Listen,
that ain't even the
outside,
reason why they
Defense,
won.
bro.
No, that ain't the
hold
reason why
on,
they
listen
won.
to me, hold on.
Yeah, Lakers ain't
Yo, it
got
was
no
Nobody gonna
quarters
say
where
offensive
niggas
turnovers.
couldn't
Nobody
even
gonna say
score.
turnovers. The reason why they won.
What you said?
Turnovers. You ain't gonna see the reason with turnovers. Isn't the reason why we lost.
Listen, we can equate all of that. But I keep telling people, when you really watch these games, watch how we're scoring the basketball. That's the
Bro, that
problem.
ain't the reason why they won though.
Okay.
It ain't.
Bro,
Bro,
my
that was
nigga,
that
with
Austin Reeves.
27,
Bro,
listen
Austin
to
Reeves
me.
is their
we
third
lost
best
by
With
4
scorer. Let's
points.
be real.
27, listen to me,
Yesterday,
hold
both
on.
teams were playing good defense
Bro,
until like the
hold on a
fourth.
minute.
Like they just
Wait.
started. The Lakers was missing their third best scorer in Austin Reeves and what's the name too, Rui, and they still beat y'all. It wasn't because of the scoring. It was because of turnovers.
And the Lakers have a better roster.
No. Wait a
No, they
minute.
don't have a
It
better
was
roster.
turnovers.
They got a
I
better
don't know
starting
about
No,
lineup
that.
they
than
It
Lakers.
was
don't.
turnovers and
Lakers
it
suck
was
dick.
turnovers and it was because they defense. They were playing good defense too. I ain't gonna lie. The Lakers were playing really good defense yesterday too.
Yeah,
That's another
when we
thing.
playing
It was
Lakers'
ISO,
definitely
offense
when
defense.
we
sucked
playing
though.
ISO, any coach could shut down
Yeah.
ISO, shut down Harden. Any coach could figure that out. Yeah, the
That's
defense
Harden
is
really
did.
a
a
All they
fact.
did
You
was
shut
put
down Harden,
everybody
our
in the
team is
paint. That's
done.
all they did.
Ain't
And
nobody listening, bro.
how many free throws did Kawhi Leonard miss last night? How many free throws he missed? 4, if I'm
Bro,
not
he only
mistaken.
He
missed
went to
three.
his six. He
Listen,
went
which
to
was
his six.
weird to me. He missed 3 critical free throws, which is I was like, what the fuck is going on? But everybody gotta understand something, bro. He needs the ball. He's a game manager. It's point blank, period. Harden is not like I don't this version of Harden, I don't particularly care for. But again, like there's nothing we could do. We could complain on the panel all day. There's nothing we can do. You either gonna fuck with this team or you gonna say, yo, I'm not fucking with it at all. It is what it is. Because
Turnovers
it
definitely
can't
was
get
a
no
part of
better.
it, though. Turnovers
Huh?
was definitely a part of it.
No, it
Yes,
was
that was definitely
turnovers,
Harden.
missed free throws, coaching.
And
It's
it
a
was
lot of shit. It's
Kawhi.
a lot of reasons we lost that
It's a
game
lot of
last night.
Well, listen, you gotta listen
But to
again.
BJ point, we losing the same way, bro.
Wait,
But
Over
yeah.
listen,
and
because the
over and
roster
over
Y'all
sucks,
losing
I
again.
the
like
think
we
there's
same.
a
already
thing
Wait,
called
talked
wait,
about
hold on,
that.
insanity,
hold on.
doing something the same thing the
Wait, so
same
if
amount
y'all
of
losing the
time.
same way, then that's on the coach then.
Listen to me.
It is, man.
Let me
And
ask
I'm
y'all
not
all
giving
something, right?
Kawhi a pass. I'm not giving Kawhi a pass, but I called
I
this
mean,
like
Kawhi too. I mean,
10
he a part of it.
No, I mean, but
They saying
I called.
they called
I
out his
called
missed
what
free
Kawhi
throws.
was doing 8 games ago. I said Kawhi
Listen,
playing like he on strike, right? I said
let
that
me
like
ask
this
y'all
shit is
all a
fucking with him.
question.
And since he doesn't talk, when you are emotional, when you don't speak, anybody know somebody who don't talk, you're gonna know how they feeling because they're gonna do it with action, right? So that's one thing. Kawhi flaw is he doesn't talk. He does so nobody know, but you watch him. He ain't been in the game.
Well,
He
I know
ain't
what they need to do. I know what y'all need to do from now on.
since when has Kawhi start missing shots?
Well,
You don't.
I
So
know what
there's
What
y'all
do
need
you
to do.
mean? I mean, he's
something.
From
fucking
now,
human, bro.
hold
He's
on.
not. He ain't a
From now on,
fucking
then,
machine.
since Kawhi don't talk, I know what y'all need to do. From now on, y'all need to bring Uncle Dennis back there in the locker room, and y'all everybody just need to talk it on out. And whatever Kawhi talking about, Uncle
I
Dennis
like
can
that.
refer that to the team, and
I
everybody'll
like
be
that.
better. Y'all communicate and everything. Right next to
I
Uncle
like
Dennis,
that.
and it'll be all right.
I like that.
All right.
Bring Uncle Dennis.
Look,
Bring Uncle Dennis back there.
Get
Like,
Uncle
yo.
Dennis back there and get him in the conversation. It'll
well,
be
I'm
all
gonna say,
right.
Listen,
I'm gonna say,
listen,
you know something wrong with Kawhi when he start being passive. Because when has Kawhi
listen.
in his career ever been passive?
Yeah, he
This
gonna
is
mess
all I'm
around
gonna
and just
say to
give up on
y'all.
us.
Maybe in 2010 or 8 or 9, this roster would have worked. But in 2025, this roster won't work. It's
Dog,
just
it's
not
not the
good enough.
roster, it's the coaching.
Bro, it ain't got shit to do. Bro, it ain't got shit to do with the. I mean, if you want to say that, go ahead. Bro,
Yeah,
like,
we got a pretty
here's the
good
thing. What
This
more
roster.
do y'all
roster
want
is
him to
solid.
do? Like, here's the
Ain't
thing.
no way you can say
What more do
Lakers
y'all want
got a
him to
better
do?
roster
He
than
isn't
us.
working with
Nope.
offensive firepower. So what do everybody want him to do? What everybody want him to do? He can't
So
start more than what he's already doing.
Hey, let Kawhi come off the bench like I've been seeing him and Harden can't play, and Lakers ain't got no better roster than we. We got a better roster than the Lakers do.
JM, you out your
Lakers
fucking
got
mind.
two
Yo, bro,
players.
let me tell
Hey,
you
nah,
something,
Lakers
Jay,
JM.
got
We do
Listen
two
to
have a
me.
good
players.
roster. We do have
I
a
gotta
good
disagree with
roster.
you now,
Listen
JL.
to me, JM.
The Lakers
JM.
better than us right now,
Not the
JM.
JL. They
roster,
better
they
than
play
us.
better than us. The way they're
How?
constructed is
Okay,
not
explain
good.
to me how. They only got Luca and they
I
got
wouldn't say they
JM,
got a better
listen to
roster. They
me.
just playing better basketball than
Yeah,
y'all
they
do.
just
That's
JM,
what
playing
I'm
They
better
listen to
saying.
playing
We
me.
better
have a good
basketball.
roster.
They
We
scheming
have a
better.
good
They
JM,
roster.
scheming way
outside of,
better.
listen,
Niggas ain't getting played right.
yeah.
JM,
They
listen, outside of Kawhi Leonard,
Lakers got a better
you
coach.
listen, if
Lakers
you
got a
sit
better coach
Kawhi
than
down
we
right
got.
now
But we got the
and you
better
tell
team.
Kawhi, we're not playing you for the rest of the season, whatever the case may be, right? If you sit Kawhi on that bench right now, this fucking roster is garbage, bro.
I didn't
Nah,
say
we need to do
sitting
Point
that
on
with
the
blank,
Harden.
bench.
period, my
We need
nigga.
to do that with Harden.
I said him coming with the second
Man, sit
split him and
Harden's ass.
Harden
That's
up.
who needs to sit.
Yeah, we need to see
Split
Harden
Sit
split
out
him
there
and
for
Harden's
the rest
ass.
of the
Harden up.
Listen,
year.
they're not gonna sit Harden. So what else would everybody want to
So
happen? Because James Harden is not coming, not
Kawhi
going
is
on the
And then they
second
bench.
move
unit.
his ass to shooting guard and put
Kawhi
him on
come
the
with the
bench.
second unit. He looked better with the second unit with
Bring
Chicago.
bring Ben Simmons to the power forward. Have Kawhi at his small
Why?
forward
Hold
spot.
on.
Stop
Hey,
Why would
having
you
him.
bring Ben
Hey,
Simmons to the power forward? Ben Simmons is
Because
a
we need a
point
Tom,
power
guard. Why
forward.
would you do that?
Tom, say what you just said. They're not
What?
gonna sit who down?
Huh?
Harden,
They're
Harden.
Why
not
won't
gonna
they
sit
sit
Harden
Harden?
down.
I don't
So
want
Okay, I'm
why
gonna
Harden.
would
ask
you
that.
put? Why
I'm
would
gonna
you
ask that
put
But
Ben
question.
Simmons at the point guard? Ben Simmons, I'm
I'm
at the
gonna,
power forward. Ben is a fucking point guard, bro.
on the second
so I'm gonna
unit,
ask
on
that
the
Bring
second
the
question.
bring the
unit.
ball pressure off
I'm
of
gonna ask you
Harden. What
that
are you talking
question.
about?
I want to ask that
Bro,
question.
Like
We
Harden.
need
James,
team point
Wait,
fours.
hold
We got
on,
like
man.
point
Let
fours
let
on the
BJ
team.
Well, I
ask the
gotta ask that
question, man.
question
Damn,
though.
chill. Hold on
Let
a
me ask
minute.
that question.
Let him ask the
So
question first.
That's how you know it's a problem.
Go ahead,
You ain't
BJ.
even the best player on the team, and we are confirming he can't take a seat, but Russ can take a seat. When he was playing,
Well,
PG,
Thank you. Thank you.
Russ
well,
would have been
here's
a
the
way
thing,
better
Bro,
BJ.
he
player.
ain't,
Listen,
bro, he
hold
ain't
on,
finished
yo,
asking the
BJ, hold
question.
on, BJ, wait a minute.
Nobody else interrupt me.
BJ, hold on.
Bro, he ain't
BJ,
even
you
finished
gotta
asking the
understand something,
question
right?
yet, though, bro. You
Right,
got
man. Let
Let me
BJ
finish,
get his
dog.
shit
let
on,
him
bro.
finish first, bro. Let him
I
finish
don't.
first. Jeez.
This shit is so toxic. We can't even sit this nigga down when he playing bad. Let's just take the names off the jersey. Anytime you tell a player they're too good to sit down, you are literally putting them at an idol worship stage.
I agree.
And that's what the Clippers are currently doing. If you're telling me you can't sit this nigga down even when he's playing bad, that's a problem. And that's telling me what the problem is highlighting. And we blamed all these issues on, and now the point is Kawhi's seeing it, and we're saying in a nutshell, we gotta deal with Harden, even if that means Kawhi's frustrated. Like, what are we doing?
All right.
I say damn Harden, bro. To damn with him, bro.
And that's how you lose the team, by putting him on a pedestal. That's how you lose the team.
No one's putting him.
This nigga style.
Hold on, listen.
Hey, bro,
everybody,
one at a
just
time.
hold
One
on.
at a time. Everybody can't talk at once. One at a time.
No one's putting Harden
Yeah,
on a
one at a
pedestal.
time.
Yes.
Yes, they
No
are.
one's putting. Listen, hold on,
The
bro.
team is being catered to him, bro. It's not.
Listen. No, it's
He's
not. You gotta understand something. Yeah, they're not putting him on a pedestal. I keep trying to explain to y'all. If you get rid of Harden, right? Okay, the way Harden played, Kawhi doesn't play that way. So yes, should the ball be in Kawhi's hands at all time? Absolutely. But this nigga is only 18 games in this season. So why not run a nigga that's fully fucking healthy body-wise, bro? Now, is it gonna be sacrificing and shit where it's gonna be like, yo, this nigga looks disgusting, son? I was fucking screaming at the TV yesterday. I damn near cried because of the stupid shit this nigga do. Not literally, but figuratively. But it is what it is, bro. I don't give a listen. Do I like James Harden necessarily? Now that I honestly watch him play, no. But where else is the scoring gonna come from? Ben Simmons
pass the ball.
Plenty of guys pass the fucking ball.
Listen, but here's the thing. Understand something.
And that's what coaching come in there too, bro. You gotta put these guys in positions to be successful, bro. Obviously, they ain't the type that can set up their own plays and shit. But like saying where the scoring is gonna come from, bro. That's what scheming. That's what sets, and that's what all that shit is for. Like the Lakers weren't doing nothing special last night. Like they were just coached up, bro.
Skills. Did this dude have 27-15 last night?
Exactly. Like
what the hell is
who had 27-15?
Zubac, the guy that you swear is trash. The guy that you swear is trash.
No, Zubac can't be a fucking second option.
What?
Who said that, bro? Who said that, bro? But who was our leading scorer last night?
Now you sound crazy, bro.
Hold on.
Yeah, bro, he been sounding crazy.
Hold on. We got to be honest about what he's been doing this season.
I
understand his game ain't the sexiest game, but I'm about the Knicks and bolts and about the meat and potatoes.
Okay.
He's averaging 16 points a game this season, off of 60% from the field with 12 rebounds.
BJ, he's shooting from within the key.
But that's the point. When we play through him against the Lakers, they have nobody for him. But this motherfucker, James Harden, shoots 22 shots and made 5 of them. How is that helping us?
And BJ,
get loud on that nigga.
If you remember on the last stream,
they just lost to the 2025 champions. It is what it is.
Hey,
man, get that bull out of here, man.
If you remember on the last stream, I said we would beat the Lakers if we play through Zubac. Those were my exact words. I said we'll beat them because they ain't got nobody to stop Zubac. I said that last stream.
You could have had 30 and 20.
Listen, you can play through Zubac all you want. I'm gonna tell you what's gonna equalize him. You play through him the whole game, they start doubling that nigga. That's the end of him at that point.
Kick the ball.
That's not true, bro. That's not true, bro.
Listen, here's the thing. Listen to me. Who the fuck are you gonna kick the ball to?
You got Norman Powell. You got Amir. You got niggas to kick it to.
Norman Powell didn't play yesterday.
No, I know. But I'm just saying. He said, "Who you got to kick it to?"
Norman Powell didn't play yesterday.
Hold on, I gotta echo.
Watching the man coffee.
Bro, why is you
Now,
hollering, man? We
Amir,
right
hey,
Amir
here.
has been
That's
hey,
normal.
Amir has
Somebody got
been
an
the
echo.
inconsistent,
fuck
bro.
shit. The fuck shit
Bro,
was
you don't have to
Harden
holler.
checking
We right
LeBron.
here.
That was the fuck shit. Why was Harden checking LeBron? That was
What
the
you
most
mean
right
checking
there.
him?
That right there let me know the game was over. When
If a
Harden
switch,
was checking
If a
LeBron
switch happened, listen, if a
instead of
switch
Ben
happened,
Simmons,
he gotta guard
man,
him.
Bro, you
nah,
gotta let
everybody
hold
else
on,
was
man. You
playing
gotta
man
let
to
people
man.
finish what they saying first before you just cut
Everybody
them
else was
off.
playing man. Everybody else was playing man to man. That's how we was beating the shit out of the Lakers. We was going man to man. All of a sudden, they put a Harden on LeBron, not Ben Simmons, not Chris Dunn, not Kawhi. They put Harden on LeBron, and Harden was getting torched the whole night. So what the hell happened to that great adjustment? Take Harden off the freaking court. That shit was a coaching loss. It wasn't our
Yeah.
players better than the Lakers, man. You kidding me? They only got Luka and LeBron.
That's
All
another
right.
thing
We
too,
got
JM. Our
five
team, we
different
switch
players.
way too much. We switched on defense way too much.
You're
Yeah.
supposed to.
Agreed.
No,
What
you're
the
supposed to play
fuck?
man
No,
to
No,
not
man.
all the
You don't
time.
play
You're
the
not,
whole
you're
My
not
practice on
supposed
God.
to,
defense.
bro.
I
We
don't
You're not
was not
supposed
understand
to
this
do
switching.
that.
shit, bro.
he said
We
you
was
Bro,
not
supposed to. You hear
switching.
this nigga?
listen, bro. If a switch
We was
happened,
not switching. We
what
was
the
beating
fuck is
niggas ass
supposed to
playing a
happen?
This
1-on-1.
man yelling, we don't know basketball and saying shit like you
Okay, hold
supposed
on.
to
Yo,
switch.
Hold on. Let me
because
just
he
say
a
this. Let me
bot.
just say this.
That dude
Let me
a
just say
bot,
something.
spam bot.
Let me say this real quick. So I'm saying is every time Zubac plays against the Lakers, they have nobody for him. Every game is different. James Harden don't play well against the Lakers. We've seen this shit over and over. He don't play well against the Lakers. Why is that? Because they got too much defensive pressure, point of attack defense. So what you should have been doing is getting the ball into Zubac, and that would free up Harden for open shots. But you want to be such the show so fucking much and hold on to the ball and dribble, and you putting your team in a bad situation. You won't even let nobody else touch the ball. How does going 5 for 22 help this team?
It don't help him at all. It don't help him at all.
BJ,
Hey,
you
say,
can't.
hey,
Here's the thing, and I hate
say
to
it
stick up
again,
for this
BJ.
nigga.
No, BJ, say it again, BJ. Say that stat again, BJ. Go right ahead.
5 for
How the
22 from the
fuck
field.
does 5 for 22 help our team?
It
How
If
does
he would
doesn't.
have
6
did less, it
turnovers
would have been
help
way
our
better.
team?
It,
How
it
does
It
don't.
getting
doesn't.
back
And
on
then, hey,
defense
hey,
help
and
our
BJ,
team?
and you even said in earlier in the podcast, you said every time he shoots a shot and he falls, he don't run back on defense.
Yeah, it's like a
What you mean
drill.
he
Hmm.
It's
don't
him
run? What do you
shooting
mean
them
he don't run
bad
back on
shots, and they're
defense?
gonna go score.
He don't run back on defense, bro.
Remember
Well,
We
Shaq?
watch him.
Harden was never a defender. Harden was always a
I
scorer.
don't give a
What does
fuck if
that
you're not a
have to
defender. If
Hey,
you
yo,
miss
hey,
a
hey,
shot, go run back on defense.
Dom.
Go
He
ahead.
can't even do that. He can't
Harden
even
ain't got
fucking
no
do that.
hustle about him, dog. He
He
ain't got
can't
no
what?
hustle.
He can't even fucking do that. He didn't even do that last night. He couldn't even score.
Here's the thing
So
with
why is he
Harden. I
on the
keep telling
floor?
people,
Homie ain't got no hustle, dog.
I
Harden.
mean, he
Okay,
do
when you
until
look
he
at
don't want
Harden,
to.
when you look at Harden, when Harden was fucking torching the league, bro, Harden was getting the benefit of the whistle. When Harden no longer got that whistle, things changed, my nigga. The game is just not played a certain way to benefit him anymore. That's why Harden looks like this. It's that
So that means he
simple.
ain't got no skill.
And that's why the
Why?
basketball
Listen, here's
gods
the
will
thing.
never be
Here's
on
the
this
thing.
side.
Here's the thing. It's
That's
never.
a fact. That's a fact.
It's not about him not having skill. It's just he's a certain type of player, and because different rules have been implemented over the years, and different shit has changed. It's just not what he's most likely probably used to anymore. And I don't think he's like I said, he's on a decline. He's been on a decline for a while. But again, we paid him. There's nothing we could do. Like I said, do I like it? Is this game the prettiest? No. But I would rather this motherfucker than not have him and not have Paul George and only have Kawhi, because I don't fucking know what the fuck would have happened at that point.
Anyone who
A lot more
support
ball
Harden like
movement.
Harden be
Pippen
better
fans,
if he played as
he
a
ain't no
role
Yeah.
player,
Pippen
dog.
fan.
The way he
Listen,
play
Anybody
right
Hold on,
now,
support
hold on,
Harden
listen
Taz.
to
like
me.
Pippen
Hold
fans.
Any hooper
on.
know, bro.
Hold
You got to
on.
touch the ball, bro. You
Listen.
got to touch the ball, bro.
Listen.
You
Hold on,
got to
Taz.
you
Hold
got
on,
to
let me go
Let
feel
to
the
me
Taz.
tell
ball. You got
y'all
to
Hold
dribble
on,
the
something.
hold on.
ball.
No,
Let
hold
me
that thought.
tell
Hold that thought. Let me go to Taz. Let me go to Taz real quick because he just came in. Everybody else mute their mic because I think it's an echo. But go ahead, Taz.
What's going on, BJ? What's good to the panel? What's up, y'all? Oh, shit. Nigga, that game last night, bro, was beyond ass, bro. That shit was crazy. Oh my god. Okay, so where my head is right now, like what everybody's saying about James Harden is absolutely correct, except for whoever that was saying that James Harden should not be the problem. That's the dumbest shit I've never heard. When you turn the ball over consecutive times in the last 5 minutes of the fourth quarter, you deserve a shit ton of blame. Like, I don't give a fuck how you look at it. If you're not getting down court trying to be at least put in effort to play defense, like I don't care if you don't know how to play defense, at least put in the fucking effort and make it look like shit. You deserve a lot of fucking blame. But tonight, the most disappointing player, and I'm not saying that he played a bad game, but when I look at him and when I look at his game, I think Kawhi had the worst game of the year last night. It's one of the worst games that I've seen Kawhi have in a long time mentally. Like that him at the free throw line reminded me of Kawhi back in 2012. If y'all don't remember, 2012 is when the Spurs played against OKC in that Western Conference Final. Kawhi went to the free throw line, could have put the game away, bricked both of them. That's what this game resembled to me. It was a lot of things that I saw from Kawhi. Like his defense last night was still phenomenal. Like he's not lost his defensive edge, but I'm slightly afraid that he has lost a little bit of that offensive edge. Because the one thing that I know Kawhi will always do that he didn't do last night was go at LeBron. Kawhi seemed scared of LeBron last night. And I think it's because LeBron is playing a whole lot more physical on the defensive end, and Kawhi is too fucking worried about his goddamn knees. I didn't like to see that because every time you see Kawhi and LeBron locked on each other with Kawhi on the offensive side of the ball, Kawhi was standing in the corner. That's the shit that y'all didn't point out. The only reason why Kawhi was in the corner was because LeBron was guarding him. That's when James Harden was doing all that bullshit. Kawhi seemed scared of LeBron last night, man, and I really didn't like that.
Hey, if I could interject real quick, if I could interject real quick, Kawhi wasn't scared of LeBron. Kawhi was protesting. He the best man on the team. You ain't gonna give me the ball. I ain't about to go out there and chase this dude. He been doing it for the past 8 games.
Hey, look, JM, I hear that. I hear that. I hear what everybody's saying, bro. I hear what everybody's saying, but me as a person, me as a person, how I live my life is I don't give a fuck what everybody else do as long as I do my job. That's how I live my life. And when I look at Kawhi, that's how I analyze Kawhi's game as well. I don't give a fuck about what nobody else does on that court except for Kawhi. I want to see Kawhi do the things that Kawhi needs to do. On the offensive side of the ball, Kawhi was trying to win that game. I understand since the tip-off, Kawhi went into that game wanting to win that game on his shoulders. He did not do that.
Yeah, but once again, he playing on that. Just interject real quick. I said about 8, 9 games ago, he looked like he on strike. That means his mind is not into it. When you dealing with a player or a person that doesn't speak, and you probably know people like that in your life, right? They ain't gonna say nothing. You just gotta see what they doing. What he's doing is he's the worst offensive player he's ever been in his career. This is the worst season of his career. Right? So every time it happened before. You said OKC. It happened the first time they played the Heat in the finals. Because he had the free throw game. His first time, it got into his head. Right? There's games when that should affect him, but since he doesn't speak, you see it in his body language. Right? His offense ain't never been this bad. He had a bad knee. He didn't have no bad arm. He didn't have no bad hand. He had a bad knee. You know
I
what
get
I'm saying?
that.
This a mental. Anyone who close it with this, it's mentally with him. This whole shit fucked up. If everybody else fucked up, he's madder than a bitch.
And that is exactly what my point was at the beginning. If you was listening, I'm worried about Kawhi's mental after what I saw last night. That is exactly what the fuck I just said. All right. So whenever I'm looking at this game, when I see Kawhi bricking 2 consecutive free throws and you had a 3-point attempt, I'm looking at you. I'm looking at you in a different light. When I see Kawhi, like the last 2 minutes of the game, we literally could have brought the game, I think, back within 1 point. Kawhi comes down the court. I understand that it was a 2-for-1, but he could have at least got the ball off to somebody else. That was not a clear shot for Kawhi, especially with the work he was missing.
I agree with that one.
We had a nice time for you. Don't
I
need
gotta
to
say
say
one
three.
thing about what Taz said about the Kawhi LeBron thing. The only thing I would push back on is that, like, I can't believe I'm saying this. I'm saying I kind of side with JM. I don't think I seen Kawhi just a few weeks ago lock up Giannis. Giannis is much more physical, not much, but he is more physical than LeBron. He didn't seem like he was worried about anything Giannis was talking about. But remember that interview I showed y'all where he said it's not like we're the first seed or something. My antennas raised up. I'm like, what is Kawhi talking about? Like something's annoying him. Something's annoying him. Something's annoying him. Something's bothering him.
Be
Like, what's
honest with
going
you.
on? I don't think personally he's feeling this offense, man. He ain't feeling it.
Here's the thing,
He need
BJ.
to get
When I
flipped.
look at Harden, I'm looking at prime Harden in 19. I don't think much has changed. And as crazy as that's gonna sound, hold on, everybody, don't fucking jump down my neck. I think the problem with Harden is we gotta remember something. Like, everybody just hear me out. This nigga was the focal point of his own offense for almost 10 fucking years, bro. So now you're going from having your way in Houston to being moved to, where did he move after Houston? I think he went to
Brooklyn.
He went to Brooklyn, right?
Then he went to the 76ers.
Philly.
Then he went to the Sixers.
And
So
then
remember, you've always been the guy.
What does it got him?
Listen to me.
No, he's
When
always
you're-
been he got kicked off of every last one of them teams.
Hold
Don't
on,
twist it.
JM. Goddamn. Give me a minute, bro. He's always been the guy. So when you're asking a nigga, yes, his usage rate is high as fuck. It is. But this is what it's always been for him. If you go look at this nigga highlights, ain't really much change with him. I think the athleticism is not as good as it used to be. Maybe the arc on the shot is not as quick as it used to be. But when he was successful in Houston, what did he have around him? He had a bunch of shooters. If
And
you
a
look
big
at the
man.
way, and a big man. If you look at the way Harden plays, he still plays the same way, bro. It's just
Yeah, but
no.
Yeah, but I disagree with most of what you're saying, though.
Why?
So that confirms everything that confirms everything that I'm saying, though. We overrating this dude.
Listen, here's the thing, BJ. Listen, we're not overrating him. We gotta understand.
You've given him everything through his entire career. You've given him lob threats. You've given him 3-point shooting. You've given him every certain type of star that he's had. You've given him every single thing, and he still has not won. Yes, he's been the guy on his team. He's been the guy on his team, and that's proven to me that's only so far you can take him. And if you're telling me that his game still ain't changed, we have a bigger issue. And
listen, I agree.
So it's like I don't see the benefit of him playing 39 minutes, and I don't think the benefit all season, I think, has been overrated. He hasn't done shit, really. It's not even been about him. Our defense has been top 5, not our offense.
But here's the thing, though. But wait a minute, though, BJ.
Norman Powell is our best scorer, not James Harden. So literally, you bring little to what do you bring?
All right, BJ. So listen. So guess what? Take him off the team. This team wouldn't even be 33 and 27, bro.
This team would be a lot.
Bullshit.
That's bullshit. I was like, man, maybe, but
wait a minute. This team would be what?
Can I replace
This
him?
team would be a lot better.
Hold on, everybody, hold on. Everybody, hold on. Let me and BJ talk about this.
Bunch of turnovers. We'll lose a whole bunch. Take them off our team. We want to
BJ, wait a minute. BJ, who do you want? Who do you want to?
I will play. Can I replace my point? Replace him with a different point guard?
No, you don't get to replace him with that. You get to replace him with Norman Powell. You really think he'll be top 5?
Norman Powell is
with Ben Simmons.
What I will replace him because if he's off, and Paul's off, then I gotta bring somebody else with Kawhi. That's what I need to bring somebody with him. So I have the freedom to look through the free agency pool and bring in a point guard because all I need is a point guard that's gonna take care of the ball, play defense, and hit 3 points. That's all I need. I don't need nothing.
But wait a minute though, BJ. That's not what Lawrence Frank did. So you can't do that. Lawrence Frank didn't do that.
You asked me a question.
Okay. I get that point.
Lawrence Frank's out the conversation. This is you asked me. You asked me. You asked BJ, what would you do? You take Harden off the team because this is the thing. When people keep saying that, they think Harden's the reason why we win these games, and it's not. This season has been predicated on our defense being top 5 and Norman Powell scoring the basketball how he's scoring.
All right.
So that's why I will take Harden off this team and get me a point guard. I will put Fred VanVleet in that position with this team.
You can't, BJ. Fred VanVleet is in Houston. You can't.
I got to get into the free agency pool.
No, you don't have to do that because Russ would have stayed. Russ would have stayed.
Yeah, if you leave Russ.
Hey, we got
Russ would have stayed. If Harden left, Russ would have stayed.
We had bones.
Russ put
we had options.
Yo, bro, you want Bones Holland over Ben Simmons?
That's how we think the Harden issue.
He gives a lot more effort on defense. So yes, I would definitely take a bone.
Who gives a lot more effort on defense?
That's the fix.
Okay.
He probably won't have as much turnovers as well.
Hold on. Dom. Where can I look for a point guard? Where can I get a point guard? Where can I look for a point guard? Why am I free to look for a point guard?
Shit, we're
wherever you want to. Go ahead.
Okay.
Ben Simmons.
Okay. Let me pull up something real quick. Let me pull up into the free agency pool because next year I'm gonna bring out the free agents for next year. Fred VanVleet's a free agent next year.
Okay.
Kyrie Irving's a free agent next year.
Okay. And remember, he's not leaving Dallas. So go ahead.
Okay, but you got Fred VanVleet. Can I bring Fred VanVleet in? Because it's a possibility.
That's if he chooses to come, but it's a possibility.
Fred VanVleet's probably gonna be out of Houston because he has so I will bring Fred VanVleet in that position playing with Kawhi, and we'll be perfectly fine.
But hold on though. You do now remember Fred VanVleet was the guy coming off the bench behind Kyle Lowry. So remember,
he's a starter now. He's been a starter for 3 years.
But here's the thing, though, BJ.
And I got to interject real quick. We brought in a point guard, a 6'10" Ben Simmons. That's our point guard.
Listen.
He plays good with Kawhi. A 6'10", 250-pound point guard / center Ben Simmons. That's our point guard. That's
listen, you know what, JM? Listen, that's fine. Like I said, I respect Ben. I love Ben. But I'm gonna tell you right now, Ben ain't gonna help you win no games, bro. Ben can't score the ball, bro.
Ben helped us win. Ben helped us win against
Ben Simmons can't score, bro.
Ben been doing this thing. You clearly
listen to me. Listen.
Ben wouldn't have been
when you talk about Ben with Norman Powell early season. Come on, bro.
Listen, Ben wouldn't have had 5 for 22. Ben wouldn't have had 7
niggas talk about Norman Powell like this motherfucker is Kobe Bryant, but okay.
He's better than Kawhi right now.
Ben better than Harden right now.
He's better than Kawhi right now.
Who's better than Kawhi right now?
Norman Powell. I'm going there.
He's a better scorer right now.
I'm going there right now.
Yo, bro, get the fuck out of here, bro.
He is. Norman Powell been playing.
I'm going there right now, bro.
That's keeping it real. Norman Powell been playing better than Kawhi.
He been scoring better, but that's it, dog. Nothing else.
But Kawhi hasn't been. I put it in the notion that Kawhi has not been playing. Powell's been the best scorer. So right now, Kawhi not back up to full speed. Powell's still full speed, and ergo, Powell's still better than Kawhi.
And he for sure better than James Harden. He for sure better than James Harden.
I ain't no hater. Powell been doing his thing. I ain't no hater.
Being a better scorer does not make you a better player, though. I don't know where y'all getting that from. You can score more points, but that don't make you better.
I'm just saying, look, Skills. I'm just saying he brings more impact right now.
Powell's been a better player than Kawhi the whole season because Kawhi has not played, and Powell been our best scorer. So I know.
Hey, can I say something real quick?
Powell nigga, y'all really think this nigga is that guy? Okay.
Hey, can I say something real quick? Hey, let me
Bro,
say
you
something real
talk
quick.
about James Harden as that guy. James Harden ain't
Listen,
him.
no,
Yo,
I don't. Listen to me. Let me tell you
hey,
something. Listen,
oh my
go
God.
ahead. Y'all
Hey, all
niggas
right,
is
bro. All
wild.
right.
Y'all
Hey,
Man, I've been
wild as
listening to
shit.
you this whole time,
BJ.
bro.
Hey,
Go
BJ.
ahead,
So
Taz.
matter of fact, I just thought about it. The Clippers actually have a developmental player that'll be a phenomenal point guard. The only problem he got is that he's undersized.
Who?
He has great IQ. He makes the great passes. He's a knockdown shooter, and that's what's that Preston kid?
We
Fuck
got rid
the
of him.
short guy.
Oh
Oh, we
yeah,
got rid of him.
yeah,
We got rid
yeah.
of him.
Preston got a couple years ago.
Oh my god, that's crazy as fuck. I could have sworn I saw him playing
We got
last
rid
year,
of all our
but
good young
he
players.
This nigga, yo,
like
bro.
Let
he
me
Are you
go.
was
talking
a
about Jason
phenomenal.
Preston?
Yes, Jason Preston, bro. Like
That nigga
that's the
was a
thing.
fucking bum.
That compared to
Everybody's a
you and
bum
your
because we didn't
knowledge,
play them.
you obviously don't know
Nigga,
what the
that
fuck
nigga
you
was a
talking about.
fucking
Like
bum.
it's clear what the
No,
fuck
This
get
he
the
man,
fuck
did
out
on
of
the
hey,
here,
this
bro.
court,
man be
Get the
bro.
fuck
calling
out of here,
everybody a
bro.
bum.
Next
They either
person.
trash or they a bum.
Get the fuck out of
Like
here, bro. Yo, I'm tired of
Jason
y'all niggas, man.
Preston
Get the
was a
fuck out of here.
consistent young
Bro,
talent that
Jason Preston
moved the
was a
ball,
fucking bum.
had great IQ.
First
He
of all,
actually
Jason
was on
Preston was an
in the passing
undersized point
lanes.
guard. Jason Preston was
Oh,
an
did I,
undersized point
did
guard
I not
that
just
couldn't
say
play
that?
defense, couldn't beat
Oh,
his
did I
man,
not
and he
just say?
damn sure couldn't score efficiently at an NBA level. Get the fuck out of here, nigga. That's
Ooh,
why he's not in the
oh,
NBA today. Talk
Let
that
me
That
bullshit
go.
to
means
somebody else.
Let me go
Jordan
to
look,
Lewis
man.
just got a
let me go to
3-year
let me go to
contract.
let me go to Monty real quick. What's good, Monty?
What's good, baby?
Yo, what's up to the panel? What's up, BJ? What's up,
Money,
y'all?
money, what up, gang?
What's up, gang? What's up, y'all? Uh, I feel like, right, it was a good game last night. I was at work. The game was on. You know what I'm saying? It gave us a lower business. You feel what I'm saying? But Zoo did his thing last night. And I think a lot of people on the last episode really wasn't giving Zoo his credit. The Lakers don't have no big man, so they use that to y'all advantage. I feel like James Harden was the reason why y'all lost. You know what I'm saying? He was 5 for 22. It was a bad shooting night. You know what I'm saying? He gonna have vintage James Harden, and then some nights you can't find him. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Is he a bad parent with Kawhi? I mean, I think so. I think the Paul George and the Kawhi fit was just it fit better. It fit better, even though Paul George is doing nasty work in Philly. But his situation is his situation. But I think y'all got to take it for what it is right now when it comes to the Clippers, like James Harden, Kawhi, and Ben Simmons and the pieces y'all got. This is what y'all doing for the last games and the last push to go to the playoffs. I think y'all got a good enough team to compete in the playoffs. I do, but y'all let that game get away from y'all last night. Luka and LeBron, they gonna be tough to beat. They gonna be tough to beat with no center. So, you know what I'm saying?
Man, I hate that man, Luca. Man, every time he hit a three, he smiles. Man, that shit. He be
Yeah,
smiling.
Luka was pissing me off, dog. And then they was giving
And
them
he
every
had a
nigga some
bad
fouls
game
too.
last night, bro. I hate the way people dick ride Luca, bro. He didn't
Yeah,
even
they
have a good
do.
game last night.
They do be
Like
dick riding him, man.
he just hit two good 3-pointers at the end of the game, bro. That's all he did.
I
Yeah,
mean,
I'm pretty sure they
I
both
mean,
was on
Taz.
Zubak if I'm correct.
I mean,
Exactly.
I'm
I
glad
mean,
they
Taz,
gave him Luka.
you do got understand that he also, you know what I'm saying, just got traded. He literally just got traded from somewhere, you know. That game when he played the Lakers, I mean, when he played the Mavs, that was an emotional game for him because they like he put in work over there in Dallas. He took them to the finals, all that. So he's still getting used in the rhythm of what the Lakers doing, and you know what I'm saying, the system playing with Braun. You feel me? So he's not gonna be 100. But it's gonna be scary when they make the playoffs, because when Luka get comfortable, it's gonna be scary, bro. I'm telling you, it's gonna be when Luka get comfortable. He still is a top 5 player in the world, so we can't play with him like, oh, just because Luka don't play no defense, like he's not a top 5 player in the world. Everybody up here can agree to that now. So you know what I'm saying.
I don't agree to that though. I ain't even gonna lie. I don't consider Luca top 5 in the world, bro.
I
Like
love you, Taz, but you know what I'm saying.
Not
He's
this year. He
definitely
like top
Luca.
You don't
No,
three in the
consider
I,
who to
league.
be
I,
top
agree, I
five? You
agree.
don't
I
Luca,
agree
consider
with
Luca?
Luca
Tez.
definitely
You're
top.
I
fucking
agree with
crazy,
Tez.
bro.
He's
Go
not
ahead.
top
The
five.
nigga, look, Taz, the nigga averaged 33 last year. He took Dallas to the finals when they got
Luka's
PJ
a fucking
Washington and
superstar. What
Dallas
the fuck
Gavin.
is wrong with you, bro?
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Niggas been
Like,
hurt
you
half of
gotta
the
give
year.
him his, you gotta
I
give
feel
him,
like
I give him his respect. He
Luca
ain't win,
and
but
James Harden are the same, bro.
I don't know.
Yo,
I
No, they
don't know if
ain't.
you
Luka,
can.
Yeah, they
I don't
really
know if
How,
you
are.
can name.
how
I
many
don't know if you
times
can
was
name.
Tracy McGrady
man.
considered a top 5 player?
But I
That's
don't
my
know if you
question.
can name 5 people better
Kawhi
than
shut
Luca though.
down Luka.
At this point
Kawhi
in
hey,
shut
time.
down
nah,
Luka.
Taz, you can't compare that. You can't compare Tracy
Kawhi always
and
shut down Luka.
and
We
But I
like
don't
Tracy.
know
we
if you
They
can
came
got
name
back
5
down
I hear
here
you
players
though,
right
Munch.
last
now
like
year,
better than
and
Luca
Kawhi
right
Tracy.
shut
now.
down
Tracy
Luka.
can
Luka ain't
Tracy.
nobody. He can
Giannis,
score.
Hey, we just
Jokic,
Yeah, but I don't know if you can name
we just
5
need to
players
apply
better
Chris
than Luca
Dunn for
right
the
now.
defense. Hey, we need
Hey,
to
you can
apply Chris
call
you
Dunn
him.
can
for the
name
You can
5
defense we
call
players
him
put
better
on
that.
than
him last
Luca.
night.
What
Hey,
name 5 players better than Luca then?
I
Right now.
put money
Ooh.
on this
Yeah,
right now. I put
you
money
can't
on
You
this
got
right
I
now.
can name
Giannis,
name
5.
5 players
You
better
ain't
than
naming 5
everybody.
players
Jokic,
better than Luca right now.
You
Hey,
can't. You
hey,
Giannis,
can't.
Man.
so
you
Kawhi
probably
must
like
be
Ant.
over Luka
that
then,
boy over there
because
in
Kawhi
Denver.
shut down Luka.
Okay,
So Kawhi
Jokic.
must be
I
better
give you
than
that.
Luka then. So
Jokic,
Kawhi,
Okay.
Kawhi
Shea,
We
shut
got
down
Giannis. We
Luka.
got
Shay.
Jokic.
So
We got
Kawhi,
Giannis.
that's
Le-
3 right there.
Hey,
Giannis,
Now
hey,
how
hey,
you gonna
LeBron.
choose Jason
LeBron
Jason
looks like
Tatum?
he's
SGA.
better than them still.
Nah,
Kawhi
hey,
nah,
shut down
listen,
nah,
Giannis.
nah.
Kawhi
listen.
shut down
You got
Giannis. Who
SGA
Shy.
else you
looking
got?
way
You got
better than
Shy.
Luca
Shy's a
this year.
top 5
SGA might
player.
be MVP,
You
but
got
Jokic.
Shay.
Jokic.
His name is Shay, not Shy.
I mean, you got
I
Shea.
know
You
it's
know
Shea.
what I'm saying? Whatever his name, Shea. You got Jokic. You got Giannis. You know what I'm saying?
Tatum.
Luka in the top
Tatum.
10, not top
Yeah,
5
Nah,
though.
yeah. I
Luca is
mean,
top 5, bro.
Luca would
Tatum.
be full.
And a lot of people are questioning SGA better than
Right.
Luca.
No,
Tatum.
Luka all right.
I
Luka
would
No,
okay.
say
no,
Luka
SGA
score.
looking
no.
like
Luka
he
score.
MVP
Luka
caliber
all right.
Tatum and
if it's not for
SGA, they
Jokic.
questionable, bro. A lot of
Hey,
No,
people are
but
hey,
but
questioning
but
that.
but,
no,
but
they
here's the
I
score,
thing though.
would.
How
bro.
can they
They
be
I,
score
comfortable
I,
when
though.
they
They
take
top
both
5
sides of the
players in
floor
the
though, bro?
world, bro.
They
But you,
score
I'm
though.
telling
man,
you,
like
man,
Tatum
Luca,
dropped
man,
49,
Luca's a different
16,
type of
and
They not
player,
9, I
bro.
questionable,
think.
bro.
in
They
in
top
my
5 players in the
opinion,
world, bro.
Luca
bro,
is
in
a
my
different
opinion,
type of
right
player,
now,
bro.
Evan Mobley is
You
better
gonna
than
have
Luca.
you got Luca
They
and
Both of
play
that.
Luka.
two
You
Hold
got
completely
on that
different
new.
games. No,
In your
no,
opinion, you
hold
on
on,
that
no,
new kind of
hold
crack.
on, no, hell no. I ain't on no
In
new
your
crack, bro.
opinion, you on
I
that new
just
kind of
have
crack.
no, I just have certain priorities when it
Bro,
comes
you
to
gotta,
players that I
man,
like.
y'all gotta
You know,
stop, bro. Y'all gotta
Man,
stop,
like
I
man.
ain't no hater.
I
Y'all
Luka
don't
gotta
like
score.
stop.
I
crybabies.
put him in the top
I don't
seven.
like motherfuckers that take
I feel
step
like
back
if you're gonna
Top
be
threes.
top,
seven.
I don't like high usage players. I don't like players that can't play defense. I don't like players that are slow with
I
their
agree
feet.
with it.
I
But
don't
when you
like
can score
I feel
though,
like
the
you're gonna be
when
fuck.
you can
top five. You
score,
gotta
they
be
make it
two way.
different.
Hey, Taz,
They
I
Top
make it
get
five, you
that.
gotta be
different
I
two
when you
get
can
way.
that.
score.
I can understand that. Like, a lot of people don't like those type of players, but you gotta take it for what it is. No matter how you feel, how I feel, how anybody feel, like it's the facts. Is the facts, bro. Like you could say, oh, I don't like Luca because it is he don't work out, he drink
That is
beer,
nonsense,
he
bro.
he.
Stop it.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
He's
I don't
slow in
care
his
if he
So
do
feet.
all that.
He
He
don't
allowed
play
to
so
do. He
y'all
can be
defense.
y'all think
allowed to do
But
whatever he
Luca?
you
wants
gotta
to.
give it to what it is, bro. Like
Yo,
Luka
he
So
can
y'all think
score.
is
Luca
a top
offense
5 player
is
in the
good enough
world,
to
bro.
override the
He can
fact that he don't play
score.
I,
defense?
Yeah,
I
that
hear
was
you.
Yeah,
that was
you know what? I
defense.
don't care about all that drinking
No,
shit.
That
Cause
was
look,
a lot of
Allen Iverson
defense.
used to
He
do the
can
same
score.
shit. So I don't care
Allen
about all
Exactly.
that.
Iverson was
I don't care about
terrible
that drinking shit.
defense. He right. Allen Iverson didn't play though. He was a scorer. When you could score, that override defense. Harden is not a scorer,
And
Right.
but
Allen
So,
Harden
Iverson
was
hey,
took
a
his
hey,
team
JM,
to the
scorer.
finals just
hey,
like
hey,
Luca took
JM,
his team to the
JM,
finals. Same thing,
hey,
Yeah, but
same
that's
JM,
thing.
why Team
So
JM,
what
around.
are
Say what you
saying.
said again. JM, say what you just said again.
Yo,
Say what you just said.
I said when you a scorer, that override defense, right?
Oh,
I
okay.
consider
I disagree.
Now, now we understand
Harden
that.
not a scorer.
That come
And
on, bro.
Iverson was
Now we understand that. No,
yeah,
like, come on,
Iverson
bro.
was not good on defense at all.
Come on,
Iverson
bro.
was
Like when you
terrible
a
on
scorer like
defense,
Luca
but he
and
a scorer.
Kevin Durant
Yeah,
and you know what I'm saying, Steph Curry,
that's why
niggas
I brought
like
him
that.
up,
Come
Jay.
on, bro.
So let me get this. So hold on. Let me
Guys
get
that
this
you just
straight. So
named though,
wait. So let
they
me get
play
this straight.
defense though.
So let me get this straight.
Steph
So
Curry
KD
don't
is
play
not
no
really a
damn
good defender. We
defense.
can
Steph
all agree
Curry
on that.
accepts the defensive time. What you
Steph
We
say,
we
KD
can
is a
all
good
agree on
defender.
that.
He's not an elite defender.
We
He's
can
not
all
an elite
agree
defender.
on.
I think,
We can all
Mingo,
agree
I
on that
think
KD is
KD's
not that
defense
good of
comes
a
from
defender,
height.
right? We can
I
all
Who,
think
agree
his
on
KD?
that
defense
KD is
comes from
not that
height.
good of a defender,
Hey,
right?
Steph Curry,
He's
he
not
not
the
the
greatest
greatest
defender. He's not
defender.
elite at
So
all.
KD is not that good
But
of a
he
defender, right?
he
I
So
think
accepts
he's
the
a help. I
assignment
think he's a
though.
good help defender. I think
man,
he's a good
KD
help
ain't that
defender.
good of a defender. KD,
Hey, who
he's
has Steph
alright. He
Curry
alright
ever
defender.
stopped?
Like
I think
I
it's more of
literally
his length.
alright.
Mingo, I think it's more of his length. You know what I'm saying?
No,
Yeah.
my
So
example is
KD
Steph
alright
Curry.
on defense, on the
Steph
defensive end.
Curry
So
never
what we
played
gonna say? Somebody
defense,
like
but he's a
Donovan Mitchell is
scorer.
better than KD?
So, like, y'all
Like, I
making
mean,
it
we're gonna say
complicated.
somebody like just because he played defense, we're gonna say somebody like that better than KD,
Yo,
or somebody like
I
Steph
mean,
okay.
Curry.
Look at it
here's the
this
thing.
way.
I think
Curry
this year he is
plays
better than
no
KD.
defense, none. But he's a scorer versus Steph Curry. Once again, as long as you can
What
score,
is
you get a
JM talking
Y'all
about,
pass
ain't
bro?
and
making no type
defense.
of sense though, bro.
Steph
Y'all ain't
Curry,
making no type of sense right there with that.
Steph Curry
I mean,
can't even
I get what you're
play
man,
saying,
but
Mingo. I do get what you're
speaking of,
saying, but I
And
think
bro,
this
hold
year
on,
though.
wait a minute. And it really don't make sense because y'all named Jokic first, and he don't play defense.
That's
Hello,
true,
oh,
but
But
we,
they score.
yo,
Bro,
y'all
it
That's
don't
what
named
I'm
matter
saying.
if you the
Jokic
top
is
Jokic
five
first,
score.
player
and
in
he
the
don't even
world.
play
It
Jokic
don't
is
defense.
matter.
score
You
though.
Jokic
fighting with
plays within a
everybody
Jokic is
else.
system.
What are
score.
That's
you talking
different.
about?
Luca does
Yeah,
not
he
play
can
within the
That's
score.
system.
nasty, bro. Y'all being
Yeah, he
nasty
can
right there, bro.
score.
That's
Come
nasty
on
work
now.
right there.
And speaking of
No,
Jokic
no.
Donovan
can score.
Mitchell, Donovan Mitchell he's a top 5 scorer in the league. Why is he not considered a top 5 player when he got his team in the first seed in the Eastern Conference with only
And
10
when you can
losses?
score,
Nah, the
you
Caps
don't
got a
need
good team.
defense.
Donovan Mitchell ain't doing that by himself. I'm telling you
Shit,
that
he
When you
now.
did that
score,
to
you
the
don't need
Celtics
Donovan
by
defense.
Mitchell is
himself
not
last
doing
night.
that by himself. That Cavs team is really good.
No, he did that to the Celtics last night by himself. Them
No,
motherfuckers
that
was down
Cavs team is,
25
bro,
to
that
3 in the
Cavs team
fourth
is really
in the
good,
first
bro.
quarter.
Bro,
Bro,
that
they was
Cavs
down
team
25
good.
to 3 in the first quarter.
They
25 to
was.
3.
They was. But that Cavs team is really good though, bro.
Yeah, they is. And that's why I say I have a high, like my standards are higher when it comes to looking at players. That's why I have a high standard for Evan Mobley, because Evan Mobley is fucking proven that he's going to lock you up on the defensive end and he's going to take you to the rack and he's going to rise up and score the basket as well. Like, that's why I have a higher standard when it comes to shit like that.
Hey,
I
I love
see
y'all
Luca.
boys.
I
I
understand his game. All
Love y'all boys. Love you,
Ant-Man,
BJ. I'm
Ant-Man
right,
has
man.
love you,
no
BJ.
defense,
Take
but
it easy, bro.
Ant-Man can score. John Morant has no defense, but he could score. When you could score, right? When you're a scorer, they overlook that lack of defense. That's all I was saying.
But who at this day though? Like, don't get me wrong, Luca is definitely in the top 10. I don't think nobody arguing
Luka
that.
Man,
is
Luka
But
top
everybody
overlooked.
gonna
five,
have
bro.
different standards for the
Five
top
players
5
ain't
though.
better than
They
Luca in the league right
overlook.
Right.
now.
It's all
They
subjective. I
overlook.
But we
understand.
just,
Five players better than Luca right now.
Yo, they
man,
overlook his
that
lack
ain't
of
true, my
defense
boy.
and
Like it
It's
is,
shooting.
not
bro. It
five
is,
players
bro.
better than
He
Luca
can
right now,
score.
bro. Ain't no way.
Yeah.
This
I'm sorry.
season,
Go ahead.
you talking
Go
about
ahead. Go
this
ahead.
season?
Go ahead.
Yes, this season.
This season.
It ain't five players better than Luca right
Oh,
now.
bro.
Yes, it
How
is.
can y'all say that, bro? Like
Luca been
how
hurt. Luca ain't really been playing because he been injured. He was injured over
okay,
there when he was
That's
with the
why he's
Mavericks.
not top
When he
five
first
this
got
year.
traded
but
to
but
the Lakers, he was
but
injured.
that's the reason I'm saying this season though.
No,
Like
this
you
season
can't
though.
say
But
a man
Luca is
been
still
injured
Mingo,
and
Luca
they're
been
though.
saying
out.
this season, Mingo.
But
Yeah,
Luca
I'm
is
like,
still Luca though.
I mean, I
Yeah.
get what you like. If this was last season, bro, I wouldn't even be arguing with you. My mouth would be closed. But like this year right here, you can't say that he top 5 when he done
So
missed
you gonna
what
count
10,
it against him
15
because
plus
the man
games.
was injured? You gonna count it against him
But
because he was injured?
Yes.
but
Shit,
you
we
have
do
to.
it with
Count against
You have
Kawhi
Kawhi
to
when
every
he's
though.
game.
injured. We count against
Right.
Kawhi when he's injured. If we're
Yes.
Thank
gonna
Yeah,
use
you.
that, if we're gonna use that,
But
if we're gonna
Kawhi, you
use
missed
that
the
for
whole.
him,
No way. It's different
hold
though.
on. If we're gonna use
but
that for him,
but
listen to this. Is why I say
who even making the argument
that's
that Kawhi is even in the top? My bad. Go ahead, BJ.
that's why I'm saying, like, if we're gonna use the injury excuse, that's why if you tell him I can name 5 better than Luca, if you're just talking about you got a choice who I'm gonna pick, who I want to lead my team, I could pick 5 guys easily over Luca. Easily.
I don't think so.
Nikola Jokic, Giannis Antetokounmpo, Jason Tatum, Kawhi
Mm-hmm.
Leonard, SGA. That's my 5 over
That's
Luca.
5.
I throw Ant or Brunson in there
Them
too.
last
That,
three is not better than Luca.
Jason
the
Tatum,
last 3?
Last
Jason Tatum
three
I don't
is
know about
not
the
better
better
last
than
than
three.
Luka
Luca.
Doncic.
I don't know about I don't know about the
Jason
last three.
Tatum don't get played off the floor.
Jason Tatum not better than Luca.
Jason Tatum plays both ways of the
Tatum is
ball.
having a better season than Luca right now.
Jason
Jason
Tatum,
Tatum is not
Jason
better
Tatum,
than Luca. Kawhi
the resume
definitely
Who,
ain't better than Luca.
Jason Tatum
what about
has been
Jaylen Brown? Jaylen Brown got a
Jason,
convincing case.
Jason Tatum has been a winner since he came into the league.
Yeah.
Since he came into the league, you don't give
Jason
him credit.
Tatum,
You don't give him credit because of his personality. But if
Jason
you want to be
Tatum,
honest,
if you take the name off of his resume and you see what he's accomplished, he'll be top 3 in the league. But because
Jason Tatum is not
there's
better
no
than
way
Luka.
Luka Doncic has a better resume than Jason Tatum.
Jason Tatum is not better than Luka.
Bro, what does Luka do that Jason Tatum don't? That is my question. What
Jason
what
is
does
better.
Luka do that Jason Tatum don't?
Jason better than Luka.
He's a better offensive player.
Jason Tatum.
He's
Jason
not a better
Tatum,
shooter. He's not a
a
better
better
mid-range
offensive
shooter.
player,
the reason why Luka Doncic is out of Dallas is because of Jason Tatum and the Celtics.
Oh,
The
yeah.
outrage this guy
Damn.
really, he got ran out. He got exposed against Boston. Got exposed.
Nah, Luka is out of Dallas because them owners is fucking stupid. That's why.
Hey,
So
Kawhi beat.
basically, you got exposed. That's why
And
you
plus
out.
Kawhi and Kawhi shut
It didn't
down.
matter what
What
Dallas
can
did
you
with
get every
Luca, bro.
time
They not
Kawhi
winning.
played
They
him?
was not gonna
Kawhi
win.
shut Luka down 2 years in a row. That's how we beat the Mavs. They
And
just
the
won this the last year. So Luka not that
Bro,
great. He
Luka
could
just coming
score.
off
That's
going to
all
the
I'm
matter
finals.
saying.
matter
Bro,
of fact,
Jason Tatum,
let me
Luka Doncic ain't nothing but a white version of James Harden in Houston. That's all
That's
he
man,
is.
it.
BJ,
That's
let
James
me
all.
Harden, no, he
piggyback
is
off of that
not.
point.
James
That's
Harden never
all
Let me
he
went
pick,
to
is.
a finals.
Offensive guy who has the ball stick to him,
bro.
puts up a bunch of
James
Oh,
stats and
Harden
numbers.
never went
He's
to
the
a finals,
same.
PJ.
He
okay.
went to the
That's because
finals in
James Harden had a
OKC.
team in front of
James
him. There
Harden
wasn't no
never
He
team
went
went
in
to
to
the
a
front of
finals
finals,
in
him, bro,
BJ.
OKC. He
to
went to the
stop
finals
him.
in OKC. He went to two conference finals
He
in
wasn't the
Houston.
lead dog
He
though
went to two.
when he
He
went to
went
the
to two.
finals.
He went to and Luka Doncic wasn't lead dog against us. That was
Yes,
Kyrie
he
Irving.
what man? Luka is
Luca
the
didn't
best.
have no
Luka was the
warriors to
best
stop
player on
Hold
him.
on,
that
hold on,
team,
hold on,
No,
hold
regardless of
on.
how
that
you
was
want to look at it.
Kyrie.
If
That was Kyrie.
again,
That was
Kyrie
Kyrie.
Irving against us, it wasn't Luka
Kawhi,
Doncic. That nigga was
I
getting
mean, to
shut
say,
down against us.
Luka was the best player on that team. Is basically what
The
I'm
only
saying.
reason this cat has gotten past the first round because Kawhi was out.
Yeah, we
Period.
were
Man,
supposed to go to the
His
finals
ass be a first
and
realistically.
round exit again.
BJ, let me piggyback off of one of your points. Well, BJ just told y'all that Luca got exposed last year playing against the Boston Celtics. Would
Anybody
it
would have lost to the
would it
Boston Celtics. Nobody wouldn't beat that team.
would it shock you if I told you that was not the only time that Luca has been exposed? Do we not remember what Andrew Wiggins did to Luca? Do
Oh
we not
yeah,
remember what Kawhi
yeah,
did to Luca? Like,
yeah.
come on, bro. That is what I'm saying. And
Hold
Andrew
on,
Wiggins
BJ.
did that.
I
Is
can't
Andrew
believe I'm
Wiggins a
having this.
top 5 player?
I can't believe
And
I'm
he
having
was
this
giving him
conversation,
buckets.
bro. I can't believe
Come
I'm having
on
this
now.
conversation. This is nasty
Luca's
word.
overrated, dog. Let's just leave it at that.
Overrated? Wow. All righty
He
then.
is.
I
He
understand
is,
y'all
bro.
got to stand for him because he played for the Lakers and all that. I get all that. I
No,
understand your
he's
heart
No,
hurt
extremely
because
overrated.
we hated that
is a
nigga when he
better
played with
team
the
than the
Mavericks
Clippers.
more than he did with
I
the
get it.
Lakers.
Y'all hurt. Y'all in y'all feelings because the Lakers is a better team right now. I understand all that. I get it.
Hey, no,
Emotions running
I ain't
high.
all that.
Y'all
This
about to
man big
cry
and
and this
wild, bro.
other
He
stuff.
wild.
You need to
They
go.
got
You
a
need to
better
go to the store and
team.
get some Kleenex. I understand all
No,
that. I get it.
we gonna. I
But
bet
at
you.
the
I
same
put
time,
money.
though, bro, y'all got to be honest, though, bro. Come on now, let's
I
not
bet
do
you
it. Let's
this
not do
game
that
we
now.
win.
The
Hey,
I
man
bet
ain't
you
never
Amigo,
this
been
that
in the
game.
that's
Bro,
all
championship
I'm
Young
all
keep
trying
I'm
to
game.
saying,
still
do,
Amigo,
living
bro.
with James Harden,
is you
bro.
got to factor in defense, bro. You got to factor it in. It ain't all offense, bro. Defense is
Y'all
what's
man,
going to
Jokic
determine.
first, and he don't play defense.
But
Hey,
here's the
Y'all man,
thing,
hold
though.
on.
Usually
You
he
have
Hold on, hold
tries.
on, hold on. That's
you
a
have to
lie.
give
Usually he
him.
tries.
That's not
we gonna
true.
win that next
Oh,
game.
that's
We gonna win that
nasty.
That's
This
next
not
is
true.
game.
nasty work,
And
bro.
That
Kawhi
is not
about to
true.
have his work. Hey,
Nasty work.
I'm gonna tell you right now.
Jokic plays good help side defense, and Jokic is a better leader.
Man, bro, he a
If Luka
7-footer, bro.
had Russell Westbrook on his team, the motherfucker he wouldn't know how to handle him. The fact that Jokic just let Russell Westbrook be able to work,
Oh
that's a
yeah.
testament
It
to his
says a lot.
leadership. Says a
That
lot.
says a
LeBron
lot.
couldn't do it. LeBron couldn't
Hey,
do it.
I'm gonna call it right now, straight up. I call it right now. We play Lakers again. We got it back to back. I call it right now. Kawhi gonna have his best game of the whole season. The next game. Cause fuck
That
this. Something
that
got to give.
that sound good, JM. But if the
I'm gonna
coaching
call
ain't
it
up to
right
The only
par,
way
now.
we can redeem
I'm gonna
ourselves
call
for
it right
yesterday is if
now.
we blow them out Sunday, bro.
Yeah,
That's
but
the
we
only
play
way.
them again. We got them back to back. We play them what, tonight or tomorrow? We
Tomorrow.
play them twice. Tomorrow. I call it right now. Kawhi gonna have his best game all season. Because enough
If
is
Harden
enough.
getting the ball, if Harden getting the ball,
I ain't gonna say how it's gonna happen. I just call it. We're gonna win. Kawhi gonna have his best game ever. Because enough is enough.
Well, I
This
tell you
shit
one thing. Regardless of how good the
ludicrous.
game is, y'all gonna have to play some damn defense.
Hey,
That's
we
yeah,
all
got
I
they
got.
play
They
we
defense if
did.
got
Harden
They
not
defense.
messing
did.
us up.
Hey, we
Like,
had defense. Every time we play defense, people won't call it out. We got Harden on the court. court. That means we got 4 people playing defense and 1 dude with a beard standing in the corner. That's a mismatch.
I'm gonna say this: Chris Dunn
But
is
we
playing
still
defense for 2 people.
hey, we gonna be
Chris
good.
Dunn is playing
Yes.
defense for 2 people.
Yeah. And Zubac.
Here's the
And
thing,
Zubac.
bro. I really don't want it to be a case where we overwork Christopher Dunn and he end up getting injured, man. Like, because he is having to pick up a lot of slack covering for James Harden, bro.
Man, fuck that. No, we need to protect Zubac, bro. Like, did y'all
No,
notice in
him
that
too.
fourth quarter?
Him too.
Did y'all notice in that fourth quarter after Zubac He went down. He scored 2 consecutive baskets. Came defended the shot down in the paint. He was walking up the court because of how tired he was, because of how much he was fucking doing. He's guarding every fucking perimeter player. He has to be in the position in the paint to defend the paint as well. He has to go down on the other end, post up, score the fucking basket. And y'all still got smoke for this man? Like, we need to protect Zubac at all fucking costs at this point. Like, because
Hey,
if it
look,
wasn't for Zubac, we would have been blown out a long time ago.
I've been screaming this. I've been screaming this all season. That's why I said the main thing we need to get in the buyout or in the trade deadline was a backup center, and we failed at that mission horribly. We failed. We got fucking Chris Eubanks, who we not using. I've been screaming all season. We don't need to run Zoo into the ground because we gonna need him in the postseason, and that's a big ass body that he moving around, bro. That's 7 foot, 250 pounds. It's not easy to move that shit around, bro.
Man,
y'all
for real.
Y'all got to remember 2 things. Austin Reeves and Rui didn't even play in that game.
They helped with the minutes.
Yeah.
They don't play Sunday, but Austin Reeves and Rui didn't even play yesterday. They played Sunday though. So y'all got to count for them too.
See, here's the thing, nigga. We can beat the Lakers, bro. It's just
they shouldn't have won. Lakers should not have won. You take Harden turnovers out the game, Lakers should not have won.
Hey, did y'all know it was his birthday too?
Yeah, I knew it was his birthday. They said it.
Isn't that something? If not, that's why I say this shit funny as hell, bro. Like it's weird to me, but whatever.
No, I mean, bro, it ain't weird. I think it's some coercion going on, bro. Because Ty Lue seems like he forget how to coach when he playing against LeBron and the Lakers, bro. This ain't the first time. It's been multiple times, and we still had a chance to win that game. If Kawhi makes his free throws, we we turn down some of the turnovers. We win that game, bro. You know what I mean?
Those three turnovers when we were only down 2 was the first one was by Amir, then the next one was by James Harden twice.
It wasn't. Wait a minute now. Whoa. That turnover by James Harden wasn't on James Harden. Dude did kick the ball. That was supposed to be the call.
Yeah, that was a kick ball.
That was a kick ball. I agree. It was.
Okay, and I'll give you that, Mingo. But that other one where he ran into the
that was supposed to be the call.
Yeah, I agree. Okay, but we can't depend on the refs to do that though, Mingo.
It shouldn't even came down to that. It shouldn't have came down to Harden.
That's what I'm saying. You know, and then the other one, Mingo, he ran into the double team. Did you see that?
I saw that.
The 2 in the fourth quarter, that was definitely his fault. Both times he tried to do a tween, bro, and he completely just lost the fucking ball.
Just lost the ball, bro.
And then he don't even dive down to try to get the ball after he loses. He just like, whoa, fuck it, I lost it. You know what I mean?
He didn't even look for that bitch, bro.
He stood there and they ran into him, man.
And then the crazy thing about it was the Clippers were getting chances. They were getting reversed.
Exactly.
We had a lot of chances last night.
It was a lot of defense being played.
Y'all won. Y'all won the call.
We could have won that game. We was winning that game.
Kawhi missed the 3 to put it down by 1.
Kawhi never even shot that 3.
I'm like, man, I don't know.
Rim. We had plenty of
time. Yeah, honestly, I don't know the numbers, but it looked like we was getting out rebounded too.
I knew we weren't winning. When he missed those free throws, I knew it was over.
Yeah, when he missed those free throws, because that would have tied it up.
It came down to that because we was winning. Like, we was beating the shit out of them. Whenever it comes down to the
all I know is whenever James Harden comes back, whenever we have a lead, we always lose it.
Harden got a minus rating. People don't even know that. Every time Harden we get the lead. Every time he comes back, he does it. So
at this point, I kind of want to see Ben on the floor with Zubac because we losing the rebound battle too. Every time we play LA, they out rebounding us, bro.
Yeah.
And Kawhi looking like he's struggling playing the 4, trying to get rebounds. You know what I mean? So at this point,
that's about to change.
That's exactly why I want him to start. That's exactly why I'm going to start. Put Kawhi back in his position. Stop playing the 4, man.
Can help the bench out too. Put him on the
bench. So wait a minute. You think y'all should put Ben Simmons in to get more rebounds?
Yeah. I mean, he did try.
I just want to see what it looked like.
It worked.
Yeah, I just want to see what it looked like. I just want a good solid 3-4 minutes. Let me just see what it looks like. You know what I mean?
We gotta go back to our things that was helping the beginning of the season. Defense.
I was going to say
Let
that
let
too.
them have
The
it.
lineup that I thought we got the most out of, BJ, the lineup I saw we got the most out of, it was Chris Dunn, Ben Simmons, Zoo. I can't
Thank
remember the
you.
other two that was on it. That was a good lineup though. I think it was
And
James Harden. Huh?
And look,
that's the
and I
thing
got
that helps Zoo out every time. You're gonna need those perimeter players to keep Zoo in a good position, bro.
Harden
no, I agree
wasn't
with
supposed to
that.
be there. That lineup is with Kawhi. That's
There you
Kawhi's
go.
lineup.
Thank
Harden
you,
wasn't supposed to be
JM.
there. But
Thank you.
Kawhi
That's
was
what I meant
on
to
his
say. It was
restrictions.
Kawhi.
Yeah,
It
it
was
was
Kawhi out
Kawhi
there
there.
with Chris Dunn.
With Ben and Chris Dunn.
Yes.
Yes,
And,
that was a hell of a
here's the
lineup.
thing too. I'm gonna address the elephant in the room too, bro. I think if I'm being real, I think at the trade deadline we gave up some defensive pieces in trying to get offense, and we really didn't get that offense that we were trying to get, but we gave up some defensive pieces
Why do
because. Say what you want to say about KPJ. He did play good defense, and then we had T-Man, who's the defensive player as well.
Man,
who do we
and
give up? Who do we give up the defense for though? Who do we try to get offense for on the starting five?
Bogey
So we tried to get Bogey, and we didn't get that offense, right? So we gave up
and Bogey
T-Man,
ain't
which was
even
defense.
shooting. I hope
No. I'm
eventually
saying
he finds his shot, but
no. I'm saying who did we try to appease in the starting line because he was
James Harden.
Gotcha. Yeah.
James
No, you're
Harden.
right, bro.
You
Yeah,
see what I'm
James
You're
saying?
right.
Harden.
All roads revert back to his ass.
No, you're right, bro. You're right.
Damn. That's
Because
crazy.
we didn't get what we thought we was gonna get, bro. We gave up KPJ for nothing, bro. And
Nothing.
BJ, I ain't been the biggest KPJ fan all season, but I'm like, if we gonna get him up, we got to get some now. We got
And
nothing. We got a lesser of a
no,
player, bro.
not for real.
we did get someone. We got a 6'9"
But we don't play him. We
Marcus
don't play
Morris.
him though, JM. We
Yeah, so
don't
we
play
got a
him.
fix that. That's what we got to fix that. But we did get something
Why did
back.
y'all get rid of Bocham? I like the Bocham.
We got Bocham.
Oh, y'all got Bocham.
We just
We
ain't
got
playing
Yeah,
him,
yeah.
Bojan,
Mingo. We
but we
not
don't
They
playing
play
ain't
him.
him
use him.
though, Mingle. We don't play him.
He just ain't play. He just ain't
I
play.
mean,
But we got Bocham.
like,
Yeah, we got
and
him.
that's Tyloo, man. And the thing is,
Bocham.
like, fucking Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons only played the second and the fourth quarter last night. He only
And
played
bro,
the
That was
second and the
crazy.
fourth quarter last night.
and bro, where
That-
in the hell is Bones hiding? Why they don't just
oh, he's
put
off
him
the
out
team.
there?
He's not even on the team right now. He's not
He
on the
got
team.
waived, bro. He got waived.
And I
What y'all
always
be
said
doing that
about
offense?
Bones.
Y'all need some offense to come from
Yeah,
somewhere.
but Bones one
Shit.
side effect. Bones was
Bro,
naturally
I don't know. I
skilled.
don't know what
But,
I don't know what y'all management doing,
but
man.
he
What?
couldn't play with the
they
That's why I
fucked
team.
up,
said
bro.
Lawrence Frank got to
Yeah,
go,
Bones
man.
couldn't
Lawrence
play
Frank
with
got
the
to go,
team.
bro.
Bro,
No, Bones couldn't
I
play
said
with
right
the
before the
team.
trade deadline, I was like, bro, the only thing we need to do is get a backup big. Other than that, we got everything we need.
We got what we need
I
right
was down
now.
on KPJ, but I had even started to change my tune on that. I'm like, you know what? We're gonna keep him. We good with what we got. We just
No,
need a
KPJ
backup bid.
wasn't
And they made
staying.
some
KPJ
unnecessary
was
moves,
never
bro.
staying. He was never staying.
And they definitely didn't use
Man,
Hey,
Eubanks. I
Kills,
don't know
Kills,
why they got him.
We were saying for the longest, how we were cool with T-Man getting traded because we knew he wasn't getting no play time. And
No,
then
that
now
was
that
solid. Yeah, that was solid for
and
T-Man.
honestly, can we possibly say that our defense fell a little bit when we lost T-Man?
But
We
it
still number
did, bro.
two.
It did. Look, the only reason that
I'm just
the
saying.
only reason we went up to number two is because we added Kawhi. So when you add Kawhi, the defensive rating is going to go up. But this is not the same scrappiest defense team that we had at the
Thank
beginning
you.
of the season. It's not.
Thank you.
It's not.
We
It just
still
went
number
up because we
two.
added Kawhi.
but
But we
it
still
can
number
be though. That's the
two.
thing about it. It can be. That's the whole reason why the
Yeah,
last show that I was on, I
We are
said
still
this
number two,
team needs to
James.
yeah.
start the defensive lineup first, bro. If you
No,
can
I
keep
agree.
that other team, yeah, like if you can keep that other team from scoring in the first 5 minutes of
Yo,
the
shut the
goddamn
hell up,
game,
dude.
like that can definitely be a fucking benefit to this team, bro.
I'm
That's
just
all I'm
saying.
saying.
I know
And then
that. I
you
know
know
that.
what's
Listen,
crazy,
what you
Tez?
doing?
Go
The
ahead.
Lakers was playing better defense than us last night. Like I
Yeah,
don't
they
want to
was.
say this shit. I do not want to say this shit. It
I
gives
don't
me no
agree.
pleasure saying this shit. They were playing better defense. It's because they was locked in on defense. But
No,
and here's the
it's
thing, Tez.
so
They
easy.
wasn't doing
It's
nothing
because we
complicated.
play
It was real
ISO.
simple.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's real simple because we play ISO. Any good coach can
Yeah.
figure that out.
Easy
That's why
money.
we can't beat
Bingo.
nobody in the
That's
West.
true too, JM.
Bingo.
I
Yeah,
gotta
Hey,
agree with you on that. That's true.
that's a hell of a statement, JM.
Yeah, that's true, Jay.
Let me go to Davon real quick. Go ahead, man.
Damn, they got rid of Kai Jones
Am I
too.
on here?
Yeah, they waived Kai Jones and they waived
We waiting Kai
Oh, hold
Jones?
on, hold on,
Go
hold on,
ahead,
hold
go
on,
ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
hold
My
on,
guy.
hold on, hold on. Go on, Day One. Which was good.
Hey, bro, shut the hell up, dog.
What he say?
Yeah, that's a troll.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
I just want to be locked in a room with somebody like that for about 10
Mute your
minutes.
mic.
Bro, they waved Kai Jones too.
Yeah, I don't know
Yeah,
why they waived Kai
bro,
Jones
I
because they got
cannot
him up out of
believe it.
there.
When this happened?
Today,
That's
They waived
crazy.
Kai Jones
just
today?
now.
That is
Yeah.
insane.
Yeah,
That's
Bro,
because that's
and
I'm
because
done,
Jordan
bro.
Miller.
which I
Hey,
don't have a problem with that. But
that's because Jordan Miller got a 3-year or 4-year contract.
Yeah,
Jordan
but
Miller
Jordan
made the
Miller ain't better
team.
than I don't think that dude
8
Jordan Miller
million.
is better than Kai Jones.
Kai
It- it-
Jones, like I said before,
oh,
when he
man.
came here, he was pure athletic. He was an
He's a
athlete,
scorer. They should have just
but
gave him
he
some
was
more
hard to
play time
coach.
though.
Hard to coach. We don't have nobody to develop him. Somebody will pick him up. We didn't have
I
nobody to
think Ty
develop him.
Jones
He was a pure natural
might be the
talent.
part. I
We didn't have
mean,
no. He would have never
he's
developed.
playing for a reason.
We didn't have nobody to coach him. So
Crazy.
But
somebody will pick him up. He'll be all right. He
shit,
only
we
20.
needed to pick him up. We needed to develop the
We had
guy, man.
nobody to
Like,
coach him. We had
this
nobody
shit
to
is
coach
Nah,
crazy,
him.
bro.
nah,
I
This shit is
think.
I
nah.
crazy.
think the Clippers
With
going
Ty Lue being
backwards
the
instead of
coach, we do
forward.
not need any developmental players,
Our
bro.
team don't have no.
No.
We don't develop
This
players.
shit is
Jordan
It seems
crazy.
Miller
like the
got a
Clippers is
few.
going backwards instead of
But
forward.
No,
Bro,
but
this
look,
shit
and
is
we
crazy,
signed.
bro.
I'm gonna say
We
another thing
signed
too,
Jordan
bro. Like
Miller though.
fucking
Well,
T.
Jordan Miller got a real contract though. That's a good day. One of them had to
Look,
get the
look.
spot. Jordan Miller just got a 4-year real contract with us, so
We
he
gonna
gonna
see
be
then.
with us. He
Well,
probably
he
about
We
need to
got
be seeing some
everybody
minutes
They
keep
gonna
on
have
then.
to
talking about
play
He need to be
Jordan
seeing some
Miller is
minutes
better than
then.
Kai Jones. Well, we gonna see then.
yeah.
Well,
We kept Jordan Miller. Somebody had to, you
Yeah, we
got to
gonna
get
see.
rid of somebody to
Yeah.
keep somebody
well, he
else.
better be seeing some minutes then. We giving him 4 years.
Yeah, Jordan Miller got a 4-year contract,
Yeah, we
a
need to be seeing.
real contract.
If y'all really want to be real, bro, all the shots that Bogey don't miss, I promise you, Team Man was making, bro, because he's making them over there in Atlanta. I'm just
And
playing.
then, and then,
Just,
and then,
I gotta
and
throw
then you
that.
know,
I gotta throw it out there because Bogey, all the shots he missing right now, Team Man is making them over in Atlanta. So,
but
Listen,
But
you know
Atlanta
what's
yeah,
trash
crazy,
though, bro.
Rob?
It don't
doesn't
matter.
mean that
Atlanta
Team Man
trash,
ain't
bro.
gonna
It don't
if you
matter.
want to be real, Terrence Mann is a better player than Bogey.
No, he's
Man.
not.
Yes, he is.
No, he's
Hey, but
not. What
I
are you talking
disagree
about,
with
bro?
you on
No, he's
that one.
not.
Yeah,
No,
He
he's
is.
talk to
not.
that nigga Mars. Talk to that
He
nigga,
a
Mr.
better
Mars.
Wow,
defender.
this is crazy. This is crazy.
He a better defender.
And listen, hey, fellas, and that's the issue with a lot. I mean, with some Clipper fans, you guys have a standard for some of these role players, and when they don't deliver, then you guys are disappointed. But if you manage your expectations of some of these bona fide role players, Terrence Mann, then you wouldn't be so disappointed. Ain't
But he
no way
never
in
really had a
hell.
Terrence
chance,
Mann
though,
actually
man.
playing good with Atlanta
Hold
with
on,
that
He
bro.
shooting
never
Ain't no
he
guard.
way in
never really
hell.
had a chance. Let's
Ain't
be
no way
real.
in hell
Every
that
time he,
Terrence Mann.
I'm sorry.
There's
Go
no
ahead.
way in hell that Terrence. Hold on, bro. Just let me finish real quick. Ain't no way in hell, in my opinion, this is just my opinion, that Terrence Mann is a better player than no goddamn Bogdanovich, right? We've seen Bogdanovich on the highest stage in the conference finals with the Hawks delivering. We've seen him in the Olympics next to Joker versus USA team delivering. Like, bro, Terrence Mann claim to fame is one good game versus Utah Jazz, bro. I mean, listen,
That got
he's
us to
got
the
games.
got us to the finals, man.
He what?
It got us to the conference finals.
Oh, Terrence Mann was the reason why they got to the conference finals, bro.
Yo, he not
Not
even
the
a Clipper
reason. I'm
fan.
saying that he
So then
still
what are we
got us
talking
to.
about then?
He not even a Clipper fan. Terrence Mann had
So
a
then we,
great game
I mean,
against
like,
the
what are we
Suns.
doing, guys?
Against
I
the
mean,
Thank you.
Suns, he had 46 points
hey,
against the
hey, hey,
Suns.
hey.
So
If
that
you
dude not
think
even a
Terrence
Clipper
Mann,
fan.
if you think Terrence Mann would be making these shots and hitting these threes
If he had a
on the
chance,
Clippers,
man. I'm
why
just saying
wasn't
if he
he,
had a
bro?
chance. He
Then
never
why
really had a
wasn't he
You
doing
see
chance.
it,
what he's doing now that he has a
Robert?
chance with Atlanta. He's actually
Robert, then
balling.
why wasn't he doing it on the Clippers this season? Then
Because
Because
He only played 10 minutes.
Ty Lue pulls his chain if he
you
makes
got
one
hold
mistake,
on,
Ty
Taz,
Lue pulls his chain, he's
Taz,
out.
What's up, man?
Taz. When you're a role player, right, and
Hmm.
your shots don't come the way they come for other better players, your job as a role player is to be ready and stay ready. I don't care if you play
Right.
5 minutes. When you get open shots, it's your job to hit open shots as a role player, right?
Yeah.
I don't care if you play 8 minutes a game. Hit the shot. That's why you're a role player.
So
See,
why is
but
Bogey not hitting
the
the
thing
shots
is,
then?
man.
Why is
Hold on,
Bogey not hitting his shots? He went 1 for 12 the other game.
Let me respond to that real quick though.
A
Hey,
bad
Maz.
stretch doesn't make you a worse
Hey,
player.
hey,
You're a bad stretch.
you already know I respect your basketball IQ, bro. The thing is, though, when it comes to these role players, when you have a high usage player like James Harden on your team, the one thing that you need your role players to do is touch the fucking ball. Like that is one of the major things that most NBA players will definitely tell you. If they don't touch the rock, it's going to be hard for them to get in any kind of rhythm as a role player, not even as a bona fide star, because stars touch the ball. Role players are the main ones that are complaining that if they don't touch the ball, then they will not have a consistent rhythm. They will not have a consistent shot. You know, you work on your shot all day, all fucking week. But in the actual game, when it comes to the mental side of the fucking game of basketball, when you have a player like James Harden, it literally depletes the energy of the whole team when you're just watching somebody play instead of participating in the game as well.
Okay,
that's all I got to say.
Let me respond to
And Mass, and to have a coach believe in him. Tyloo does
I
not
want to
believe in
respond
him.
to Taz real quick, please. Taz, everything you said, bro, I agree with, right? Like what you said, 100% facts. But we know that's not how the NBA world works, right? Role players don't get no special treatment, bro. Your shots are going to come based on how I give you the shots. Kawhi, James Harden, Norman Powell, or Paul George, or what have you.
It's a hierarchy.
Terrence Mann ain't in a position to dictate or demand any shots, right? And so again, I agree with your premise and your basis 1,000%, bro. That's how we want it to be. But we know that role players ain't touching the rock like that because they're role players, bro. Your game is dictated off what I say.
That's too many words. Too many words.
You're right, Max. You're right, Max.
If you a starter, if you a starter, you're not no role player.
I'm gonna tell you right now, Bogdanovich is not a better player than Man. I really just don't believe that at all, bro. I truly don't believe that, bro. Because defense play a part for me. Defense play a part, and he don't play no defense.
I don't know how this Terrence Mann, the way he's viewed, how he got to this point, but okay.
I'll tell you why, because it's obvious he was. But he's playing. Look how he's playing in Atlanta. If he had the freedom without the coach pulling him every time he made a mistake, and then Matt, you don't even talk about when KPJ came to the team, how he got minutes over Man.
I talked about that all season long. That Tyloo has done a bad job with Terrence Mann.
I know you said that, but I'm just I love T-Man though. I do love T-Man though. I ain't going there.
So Robert, what's he doing in Atlanta, bro? Right now, I mean, can somebody give me?
He's doing good.
He's playing free. That's all I'm saying. He's playing a role. He's being the role player that he should have been with us.
He's putting up like double-digit points, and he's playing good defense, and he's hitting shots.
Right.
Let me see.
Because I know he's a role player, Mass. I know that I'm not expecting him to be a star. You know, I'm not expecting him out of him. But I just, he could have been used better with us. And
that's what Clipper fans been saying. But since Mr. Ma's not a Clipper fan, he doesn't know what we're talking about. We all think
everybody leave us and they get better. We're the problem.
Doing better. Yeah, he's doing better where we at. Kudos to him. But we know
he put
that
up 13, 13, and 15.
That's what
and what has Bogey done? What has Bogey done for us?
Yeah. Terrence Mann last game.
Yeah, like
he's had one clunker in between there. But Taz and Robert.
Yes,
the way I view is this, bro. I can't take a back stretch of Bogdanovich not shooting the ball well, and Terrence Mann has a 5-game stretch where he's played well, and then flip flop my
let that go.
Hey, Matt, at the end of the season, we'll come back to that conversation.
We'll circle back because I get your line of thinking, Matt, on it, but I just think. You know me, it depends on your preference and what you look for. I look for defense first, then I look for offense. If you look for offense first, defense, it just depends. So like with me, when I look at the two players, I know when I watch these last couple of games, the guy that we picked up, he getting beat. They picking on him. And I know people didn't pick on Terrence Mann on the defensive side. They wasn't seeking him out as matchup deficiencies. And that for me, that's what I'm gonna take. I'm gonna take the defensive guy over the offensive guy because offense can come as long as you're playing defense. Your offense can be up and down, but defense is one thing that can consistently be consistent. You can consistently play good defense and it'll lead to offense. That's just my personal preference in players.
I agree with that, but here's where me and you part ways a tiny bit. I don't think Terrence Mann's defense was consistently like that. He's okay. Y'all think he's special on defense? I don't.
Yo, can I
No,
tell y'all a minute?
I don't think he's
Let
special
me
because
say this.
I think we picked up
T-Man
players.
not on my team. T-Man is not on my team. Let me say
Hey,
y'all some
Mars,
minutes.
I think we picked up defensive players that's actually better than T-Man, which is why his confidence started to waver like it did. Because we picked up Christopher Dunn, who I personally believe is a better defender. We picked up Derrick Jones Jr., which I think he has the ability to just guard bigger players all the way down from the 1 to the 4. So I think we picked up players that was like in direct competition with T-Man, mixed with the fact that the coaches.
Y'all picked up Dunn, who was getting his ass fried for a stretch there, was playing horrible defense at a certain point during this.
He was hurt. He was hurt, man.
Was he playing Skills? Was he playing?
I get your point. I get your point. He was playing.
So that guy's better than Terrence Mann. Okay, yeah. So what that makes Terrence Mann?
Look, man, Christopher Dunn is a solid defender. You know, I've been screaming that all year. He's a solid defender, man. And
listen, you saw it last night, bro. In the passing lanes, high IQ on defense, point of attack. Listen, I think Dunn is a very good defender.
How are we going to have high IQ
Hold on, James.
and all that, but he a trash defender? See, you contradict yourself.
I think Dunn. I'm at you, Skills. I think Dunn is a better defensive player than Terrence Mann. Better IQ, better feet, better hands. Terrence might be a little bit more physical at times, but other than that, I think Dunn beats him across the board defensively. We agree on that.
Yeah, so I mean, my only thing is,
no. Hey, don't give him no pass. He just said Terrence Mann was a better defender than Dunn, and then he got called out, and then he said, "No, Dunn's a better defender than T-Man."
That's not what said. Stop it. That's not what was said. That's not what was said. Stop it.
Yeah,
Skill says that y'all picked up a direct defensive player better than Terrence Mann, and he mentioned Dunn, and I says I agree with that. That's what happened, JM. To Clippers fans, stop it. Bro.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't. But go ahead.
Well, no, listen, I just think it comes down to preference, man. Like my preference, it sounds like it may be a little bit more so on the offensive side, and I get that. I have no pushback on that. I just think for this team, like looking at the trades that we made, at the trade deadline and where we are now and what T-Man doing, and then I'm looking at what we were supposed to get for T-Man that we're not getting. Because see, all this is erased if we're getting the offense that we were supposed to get, that we traded for. But because we're not getting that offense, all eyes are on the reason why we didn't get it. And me looking at T-Man over there averaging the double figures that he could have been averaging over here with us, it's just not a good look. The optics don't look good.
So what if I told you this then, Skills? Personnel matters. Organization, your offense matters. Maybe over there in Atlanta, it's a more friendlier, free-flowing, everybody touch the ball offense. Whereas here in the Clippers, Terrence Mann ain't gonna get those touches. They don't need a Terrence Mann in the lineup. Right.
And I say you're absolutely correct, because over here with the Clippers, we know who's gonna have the ball 95% of the time. We know who's gonna have the ball. It's gonna be James Harden. So I have no pushback on that. I agree with you.
Yeah. Which what I've been saying anyway. Well, I've been saying that the whole time since last season, that we play ISO. So no, Terrence Mann not going to thrive in ISO. He came from college. He knows how to play basketball. Kawhi does not thrive in the ISO. He had pop. He has structured offenses. Powell could thrive because Powell came from no offense. They came from the same ISO. What's his name? Russell Simmons could thrive because he's also an ISO player.
Here's the only thing with that, though, JM. But here's the only thing with that, though, JM. Our offense has always been primarily ISO ball, even prior to James Harden getting here. But my point is, he's had successful moments. Terrence Mann has been successful in a ISO dominant type of offense because he was successful.
No, he hasn't.
He has been successful. Like he has
the ball.
The games when Terrence Mann looked the best is when the second string coach was coaching. The bench. First string coach don't teach the second string. Terrence looked better when he played with the second string. To me, that was
I think Terrence looked good when he was in the starting lineup. He looked good When he first
But
went to the
not but
starting
see, but
lineup,
the starting lineup play ISO. The
but
second
when he,
unit don't play
but
ISO.
think about this, JL. When we first was boycotting, we wanted him to be in the starting lineup, and they put him in the starting lineup. Our record was good. We was like 15 and something or 20 and something. He looked good in the starting lineup, and we were playing isocentric ball then. It's not a question of whether he can fit
No,
in the
but
offense because
it
Terrence
got
Mann has had
worse.
to. What'd you
But
say?
see, you forgot it got worse. Because when Terrence Mann was starting, we didn't have Russ. Remember, one year Russ came in. Then Terrence Mann was doing pushed back all the way to the back. But Terrence Mann was starting point guard, and we did look good. That was before Harden and Russ came.
But
When
that's the
they
point that
Yeah,
I'm
I
came,
remember
making though.
that.
His
Ain't
role
no
has
different than
fluctuated so much that he's used to not having a consistent role on the team. It's not necessarily that he couldn't play in ISO, and it's not necessarily that he couldn't play without the ball. He's proven the ability to be able to do all the above. But it comes down to coach belief in the team. And this particular squad that we have this year, the James Harden ISO centric type of thing is different from any offense that we've run in the past, which is why he struggles so much.
no, it's not though, really, because we try to run the same. We've always run ISO for five since Ty been here.
But we ain't
It's
never
just
had
Except the
nobody
ball
who
ain't
had the
swinging.
ball in their hand as
yeah,
much as
The ball
James
not
Harden
swinging
has.
around.
I agree.
we had a
So James Harden is something different.
We had a Reggie Jackson.
He's
It,
We
not
it,
had
it
James
wasn't
Harden,
like
but
this,
Reggie
bro.
Jackson not James Harden.
It was not like James Harden, bro. I'm sorry.
Right.
James Harden has the ball in his hand
yes,
more than any point guard that
yeah,
I've ever seen, bro.
yeah. No, I
Yeah,
agree
this
with
ball
you there.
not
'Cause
swinging around, man. He not swinging that
James
route.
Harden has more. James Harden has more like hardware. So yeah, he'd probably in our type of system that's ISO centric for 5 years. We had other players like him. Like I said, Reggie Jackson. We had. I can't. We had Sweet Lou Pepper. We had other. We people like
Them guys at
Powell.
least
We
pass the ball.
always. Oh yeah, but Harden has got more hardware, so Harden get the benefit of the doubt, which makes it
I agree.
worse. It
Look,
just
now
it has
He
made
got
our
more
whole
hardware.
situation for 5 years
He got
even
more
worse.
hardware.
Cause we got a Harden. We ain't got
he,
no
he, he-
Reggie Jackson. We got a
man,
Harden.
look. All I know is I'm gonna say this. I'm
Hardware.
finna hop off, but I'm gonna say this right here, bro. At the end of the day, I'm gonna need for Kawhi to drop his nuts and say what's on his mind. I'm gonna need for T. Lue to act like he have coached before. Sit James Harden down if when he with that bullshit. If we don't make these adjustments and make these adjustments like yesterday, bro, we're not even gonna be a first round exit. We might not even make the playoff. That's how it's looking right now.
Yeah, we keep
Before
going
you
on like
go,
this, we not making the playoffs.
before you go, I'm gonna leave you with this. I guarantee the next game we play the Lakers, you're gonna see a whole new Kawhi. Like fuck everybody,
I
cause
hope
we gotta
so.
win. We
I hope
gotta
so.
win. That Harden stuff, that shit about to come to an end. All of that, because we got 20 something games left. And then we got one person on the court, two people, him, Powell, then everybody on the court trying to win. Then we got a beard and we got a tie, but that's about to change.
So I'll say this and I'm out, fellas. I agree with what you just said, JM. Because at this point in the season, I thought that Harden would pass the reins over to Kawhi. But I blame myself for even thinking that because nowhere in history ever, I don't care what history book you look at, nobody gives up power. Power is something that you got to take. You got to take it. And I don't think we're in a situation right now where James Harden is just going to get a reins to Kawhi. Kawhi gonna have to, like I said, drop his nuts and take control of the situation, take his power back. If not, because in the past season we had people that were just going to automatically defer to Kawhi. PG was going to defer to Kawhi. Russell Westbrook, he would defer to Kawhi. Every player that we played with, he's played with on the Clippers this far. They knew the pecking order and they would defer to Kawhi when the time came. I don't think that's the case with James Harden. James Harden think he's on Kawhi level or better. So it's not going to be a situation where he gives over control. Kawhi will have to take control for him. If he don't take it, it'll never happen. With that, I'm out, fellas. I'll holler at y'all. Y'all enjoy y'all Saturday, man.
All right,
Peace.
man. So we got y'all in, man. What y'all lasting thoughts of it?
Yo, PJ, so let me get this straight, big bro. We just waived Kai Jones and Marjon Beauchamp for Jordan Miller.
Oh, Marshawn got
Yeah,
waived too.
yeah. Marjon Beauchamp got waived. They got Seth Lundy and Patrick Baldwin Jr. I think they're looking towards the future. I think it's about to be a wrap. Probably like next year.
Yeah, I'm
The,
gonna be honest
or,
with you,
or,
bro. I'm
Hold on,
I'm
hold on.
not.
Go ahead, Dom. Dom, go ahead. Dom,
what y'all didn't figure in is that every
hold on,
time the
JM.
playoffs come,
Hold on, JM. Hold on.
uh,
Let Dom finish real quick.
my
Go
fault,
ahead,
my
Dom.
fault, my fault.
Go ahead, Dom.
So I didn't hear nobody talking. That was my fault.
Yo, Dom, you still there? I think his mic's breaking up.
I'm here, bro. You can hear me?
Yeah. Go ahead.
All right. So, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
So,
I can't hear you no more. Go ahead, JM.
I just want to close with this. Like, um, damn, I forgot what I was about to say. Oh, okay. We're gonna be all right, man. We just got a little still a little straightening in the kitchen. You know, we changed the pecking order. Kawhi gonna have to fight for it because I don't like to see him like this, or he don't either, or our team don't either, the fan base don't either. So it got to be a forceful takeover. And I said that shit was ugly behind the scenes, and it's not getting no better. So something got to happen. And I still think we could still close at number two. We just got a little tankering. I see us beating the shit out of the Lakers the next game. Because if we don't beat the shit out of them, it's gonna really make that Harden is in there to really sabotage us and tie. The optics of it will look terrible if we lose again. So we could have won that game. It's not like Lakers better than us. They don't have no better roster than us. But we got anyway. Go Clippers, and next time I see you, I'm just gonna basically say I told you. Kawhi gonna have his best game ever. Enough is enough. Go Clippers.
Yeah. What about you, Bo?
Yeah, man. We need to go out and make a statement, man. Everybody on the team needs to put their foot down. Kawhi, Ty Lue needs to remember how to coach. Harden needs to stop doing that bullshit. He needs to phase back and let the team just do what the team supposed to do, because he doing too much. We either gonna go one or two ways. Either we finna get better and make the playoffs and make some noise, or we just finna fall all the way off and not even make the playoffs, being like playing tournament.
bro, I'm not gonna even say nothing, BJ. I'm not, bro.
All right. Well, I guess tomorrow, Bo and Dom on my playback. I don't know, JM. You ain't been on my playback yet.
Oh yeah, I just found out about it. So yeah, I'm gonna be on the next one, man. I was trying to come in. Like, I'm be in the valley sometime, and when I'm in the valley, my phone just don't know how to act. But I'll be on the playback, salute you, and I'm gonna get my back. I tried to get it yesterday, but nothing went through. So I'm gonna get it on the Baz day. You have to put the link out or whatever. Send it to my email that's down there. So I can go ahead and get that black and silver though. Go Raiders.
For sure, for sure. All right, fellas. Appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate y'all.
All right, man. We'll check in tomorrow.
All right, man. Appreciate it. All right, y'all, man. We appreciate the love that y'all show to pull up, man. Definitely appreciative of it, appreciative of it. And yeah, the Clippers, these are self-inflicted wounds. These are self-inflicted wounds. From the minutes, from Ty Lue, his coaching rotations, from how he's allowing Harden to basically. This is what I'll say. Every player has his faults. Every player has his weaknesses and deficiencies. It's your job as the coach to iron those kinks out. And I don't think Ty Lue has done a good enough job ironing James Harden's kinks out. So it stems from Ty Lue. Kawhi Leonard has to get out of his own way and understand what the situations that take. You choosing to pout or you choosing to try to make a statement quietly, that's not going to do anything but put us in a bind where it's going to be close to being too late. We're still the 6th seed, as bad as this is, but we dropping games we should be winning. We're losing momentum we should be getting, right? The Lakers didn't do anything to take the game from us last night. Pretty much gift wrapped it over to the Lakers. But I'll stand by the statement I'll continuously say. Kawhi and Harden do not fit. They don't fit. And that's the problem we're running into. It's like you got to try to find out who you're going to satisfy. Who's going to be the person you satisfy? Are you going to satisfy James Harden's game or Kawhi Leonard's game? That's the bottom line. So I personally think that this is going to be something where Ty Lue has to make a decision. Until he makes a decision, we're going to keep falling the same way we over and over. But I appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate the love. And appreciate everything that y'all going with. Until next time, pull up a seat, pull up a chair, pull up. Peace. Out of here like swimwear.